What's good? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me and hear me clearly. Just want to make sure. Shout out to the Cows gang. Dallas D. Dallas D, I hope everything's okay with you. I'm gonna be hitting you up tomorrow. I got something to tell you. Dallas say she can hear me. All right. I'm gonna hit you up. Gotta holler at you, let you know about something. Appreciate everybody tuning in today. Yeah. How everybody doing this evening? How's everybody doing? Cool, cool, cool. Dallas D in the house. The lovely Dallas D. Yeah. I'll call you. Matter of fact, I'll call you after I do this live. I'll hit you up. Chris, they talk about them black pros. That's what I call them, black pros. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, man. We gotta. Hey, why everybody coming in? Hold on, this Jap giving me a call. Hold on for a second. Hey, what's good, G? Hey y'all, shout out to the Cows game, man. I know y'all was like y'all ain't hear no sound. I put it on mute. I was talking to Minister Jap, man. Shout out to Minister Jap. I was talking to Jap, man. He talking about these carbon copies. Yeah. So yeah, y'all probably thought I was talking to y'all. Nah, I was talking to Minister Jap, man. He did a good show talking about these clones and shit. And even the one he was talking about with the manosphere and how shit changed. And I said this a long time ago. I said this a long time ago. Everybody's up in here, man. Hit the like button. You know, it's one thing that is free. I said that a long time ago. What Jai was talking about, I've been said that shit. You know, uh, I've been said that shit. It was a gift and a curse when Kevin Samuels, you know what I'm saying, took off. I've been saying that. Motherfuckers flip like flap cakes or some motherfucking pancakes. Niggas start flipping like shit in Chicago. You thought they was flipping gangs. Chris say Mr. Blue Pill. But we definitely gonna have a good discussion today. Yeah, the title of this segment is what it said, you know. And what I want y'all to understand in life, you have to leave niggas where they stand. Everybody is not gonna ride with you. I said this a long time ago. A lot of people is not gonna support you like they say they will. A lot of people ain't gonna ride with you with shit at the fan. They're gonna jump ship. They're gonna do a U-turn. They're gonna change lanes. They're gonna switch up. They're gonna do all that shit. And again, it's a lot of different factors, a lot of different reasons. But when it all said and done, they all fuck niggas. These are simping forces. These are flip flop ass, low life ass niggas. These are pancakes. You know what I'm saying? Flapjacks, whatever you want to call it, that's what they are. That shit Jack was saying, I've been said that shit, you know what I'm saying, a while back. I've been left that manosphere shit, and I let everybody know that shit because I didn't want nobody assuming that I was part of it anymore. And I let it be known. So if anybody say, hey man, you a fuck nigga for leaving Black Manosphere, so you can unfollow, unsubscribe, unlike, or whatever you wanted to do, because I didn't want nobody thinking that I was trying to ride some motherfucker's way. I don't ride coattails. And if I'm going to ride a coattail, it definitely won't be for no simping force ass fakes. You have a lot of dudes out here who came in, who was building a brotherhood, at least when I came in the gate. And when Kevin took off, motherfuckers started changing their whole motherfucking scenario, their whole programming, because what it was, they wanted to be famous and they wanted to make that money. They saw what Kevin Samuels was getting, so they said, me too, sir. And in order to do that, you will have to cut people off. You will have to throw them under the bus. You will have to sell out. You will have to rest have hoes. You will have to kind of do the Derrick Jackson move and shit. I seen all that shit going on. You know what I'm saying? One YouTuber get caught up in something, throw them under the bus, try to eliminate them, try to get them unsubscribed and shit. I saw all that shit, and I'm like, nah, this ain't the way it's supposed to go. When we start believing what a bitch say, and I even said this a long time ago. I said if a man get accused of something, I need to see evidence before I just jump the gun. Because back in the day, you were able to say, yeah, she ain't got no reason to lie. But in this day and age, they all fucking lie. Believe all women? No, they all fucking lie. I'm sorry. Fuck you. So these motherfuckers doing the same shit that they talked against. So that's why I'm like, fuck the Black Manosphere. And I don't hesitate to say that shit. And I told y'all, the ones that's really is still for the movement, stuff like that, I still talk to them. I fuck with them. But the rest of these motherfuckers, fuck them. And then, unfortunately, when Kevin Samuels died, everybody got quiet. Everybody had nothing to say no more. One nobody sneak dissing. One nobody talk shit and talking that politics shit. And I'm like, nah, still fuck you. Don't come trying to talk to me now. Because, like he said, Jap said he was getting low-key thrown under the bus and he didn't even realize it. I told motherfuckers that I was getting talked about, and I'm like, I ain't even got nothing to do with the shit. I'm like, what the fuck I got to do with this clique that's going on? I ain't got nothing to do with that. I never, you know what I'm saying, try to come on in that shit. I thought it was about a brotherhood. I thought it was about spreading awareness. I thought it was about speaking the truth. That's why I say change the law in your mind. But I realized that you got a lot of people that ride coattails and they say, hey, I want to be like him. And I'm gonna do what he say, and maybe one day he'll look at me and pat me on the head and say, "Hey, you come sit next to me." It's like these, fake ass preachers and politicians. You could. I remember. I swear to God, when I was about 16 years old, went to a church with my best friend, may he rest in peace. Went to a church. I don't even know what kind of church it was, and this preacher, long hair, got the beard and everything, about in his 40s at the time, told the congregation, whoever paid $20 and more, I will say your name in prayer. I was 16 years old. That motherfucker said, whoever donates $20 and more and up, I will say your name in prayer. Motherfuckers start paying that $20. So that's what I'm saying. You got people that just want to be recognized by somebody. They want to be looked at as being the latchkey and shit. The what's that? The jester. They want to be the follower. I want to be next to this dude that got this going on and shit like that. I want to be a groupie ass nigga. Yeah. And what killed me was all these 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, and even maybe some 60-year-olds on this motherfucking platform, all of a sudden wearing a suit. And I'm like, wearing a suit at 40, 50, 60 years old, even 30. My daddy had me wearing a suit when I was a kid. My dad always told me that every man should have at least one suit in their closet. And now you 50, 40, 50, 60 years old down some other man about not wearing a suit. When you just start wearing one because somebody else had one, you just can't make this shit up, fam. I'm serious. You just can't make this shit up. That's why I showed y'all a long time ago. I'm like, I've been wearing suits. Even when I was doing my so-called rap music, my pipe dream, I was wearing suits when I performed. And I changed my name from Black Gaddafi to Mr. Palmer. Called myself the self-made CEO. I always said I was self-made CEO. So when everybody, say, come out here and talk that, yeah, you should wear a suit shit, I'm like, been there, done that. I ain't got to wear a suit to look like I'm made of money or look like I got money. And then motherfuckers try to talk shit about trade. And I'm like, now some of you dudes are starting to sound like the bitches that we talk about. Because what a lot of these baby mama tears say, oh, you're a garbage man, you're a broke nigga. And garbage man make between what, 60 to 100,000 a year? And you got your fucking degree as a social worker making 35,000 in a blundermouth? I mean, I'm just saying. KDA say, what my rap name again? My rap name back in the day was Black Gaddafi. But then I changed it to Mr. Palm when I got to a certain age. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like dressing up like a street nigga, and I'm 30 years old. So I started wearing suits performing, 30, wearing my Dob hats, rapping in the suit. I mean, that's why I did it. So, when I see people like Rick Ross and shit say they boss and all that, that's cool. But I was self-made CEO. I still call myself self-made CEO. But like I said, I'm like, y'all did the 360 on the shit that we talked about. And that's why I realized that most of these motherfuckers ain't about saving brothers. It's about catching the bag. And a lot of people say, hey, I'm providing a service. That's cool. You're supposed to provide a service if that's what you want to call. And that's cool. You should get paid for it. I ain't knocking that. But integrity, and I say this a long time ago, integrity is my number one thing. Integrity. If you ain't got no integrity, I don't want to fuck with you. Integrity. You got a lot of dudes on here that was claiming this Black Manosphere shit did not have no integrity. They still don't. They dick ride whoever they see is the highest bidder. If they see they could coattail this motherfucker and even though dude's a sip enforcer, they're gonna ride his coattail because he got 500,000 followers. You got motherfuckers that will sell out another man, another black man, for that motherfucker over there. Anytime you will sit back and say that pearly things can be over the black manosphere, and that could be the head of the black manosphere, I already know. But I mean, I've been left, so I didn't give a fuck. But anytime somebody say that pearly things could be over the black manosphere, like she want this little shit. She don't need this shit. But for you to say some shit like that, I already knew what this shit was going on. This shit is a fucking joke. It's always gonna be a joke. And yeah, I heard about that. I saw that too. I was surprised. I was surprised that Dennis Sperling came out and said he wasn't fucking with the black manosphere because they said they had issues with him talking about these baby mama terrorists. And I told y'all a long time ago that a lot of these motherfuckers in this space is not about calling out the fuckery, calling out the truth. The only thing it's about is getting some notoriety and shine and get a come up. They will sell you out. No different from these black pros out here. They one of the same. The only difference is one is on YouTube, one out there in the street. They all the same though. Yeah. And when I saw that he said that they talking about him and they say he I guess doing that he hate women and all that shit. And I'm like, you sound like the baby mama test I'm talking about. And I told you a lot of these dudes come from these baby mama terrorists. They played a role. I'm gonna have to keep it real with you. They lied to you. A lot of these dudes on here been lying to you. You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. But I mean, you could call them out, but it's kind of too late because they reached their peak. They got their loyal subscribers. So now it's like it's too late. Because when people were trying to call out some of the shit Kevin was doing, it was like, oh, you just hating. No, I'm not hating. I'm speaking the truth. This is what he said. It's right here. They said, no, you just hating. Or they turned around and said that it was a business move on why he said this and why he did that. Oh, really? It was a business move to let a bitch, because she's a rapper, a celebrity, talk fuckery in your face on social media. And that was a business move. But when you talk to the average baby mama terrorist, you all up in the ass. See, that's what I'm saying, man. I told you, I said this. That's why I told you a long time ago that you have content creators who risk their lives, risk their livelihood, and do this because they really want to spread awareness. They really want change. But you have people that's not about change. They're all about making money, and that's that. You know, you have handkerchief ass niggas. You got bootlick ass niggas. You got these fake ass sample sellout ass niggas. And this is why I say that, you know, we as men need to leave these motherfuckers alone. Not just these baby mama terrorists, because I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason why the black manosphere is not what it is today is because the niggas in the black manosphere. I mean, yeah, you could say a lot of women came here infiltrated and all that shit, but guess who gave them the game? These dumbass niggas. Guess who gave them the spotlight? These dumbass niggas. Guess who gave them the shares and bring them on the shows and shit? These dumbass niggas. These same niggas that tell you to leave these hoes alone, this, are the same one that's bringing them over here talking about, yeah, she's part of the black manosphere. These are the same motherfuckers that told you to leave them alone. Yes. These are the same ones that told you to leave these types alone. But because they got a following, because they talking the same talking points, because maybe he hit it. You know that too. You know, motherfucker be low-key hitting. He hit it. Now, motherfucker, she's allowed to tell you men, on what to do as a man. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Shout out to my man Malcolm in the Middle for the $5 donation. I appreciate you, my brother. I really appreciate you. These dudes are suckers. And that's all they ever gonna be. And shout out to Tamara. She said, I love you, Mr. Palmer. We all have to treat people the way we want to be treated, with respect, integrity, dignity, and love. Yeah, facts. So, and that's why I always told y'all. I never just told y'all it's just these baby mama tears. It ain't just these baby mama tears. You got these simping force of dudes who, again, I told y'all, they reward this bad behavior. They keep their mouth shut. They ain't gonna call it out because they three different factors. Just like these black pros, a lot of them do it because they want to be next to this woman, they want to have sex with this woman, or they want to get that following. Because like again, we already know women are the most spenders. They more supportive, and that's why you got people doing the Derrick Jackson versus men who should support you, but they halfway support you. I've seen dudes on here that so-called supported me, but then when they go on another motherfucker channel, female, oh man, they dick riding and donating $100 and a blunt in the mouth and $50 and shit like that. And talking about, yeah, that's right, fuck these doofy niggas, and yeah, men shouldn't do this and shouldn't do that, but you back over here talking about fuck child support. and fuck these and fuck these bitches. But then you over there trying to save a bitch. I'm telling you, these dudes are fake. These are some frauds out here, man. And this is why I say that we as individuals need to stop trying to help these niggas because these niggas do not want to be saved. They don't. They don't want to be saved. They don't want to be helped. They come talking that bullshit and that rah-rah. And I realized that a long time ago, you know. But that's why I say I'm just here to spread a message. I told y'all this a long time ago that only a select few is only going to be so much support and people that's going to follow. It's not going to be the masses because this is a controversial subject. And two, they know that they don't want to go against the code. And they not willing to keep their veins on ice cold. They not willing to say, I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. They not equipped to wash their hands and move the fuck on and keep on going and stick their guns. No, these dudes are simp suckers. So the reason why, and I'm gonna tell you, the reason why these baby mama tails gonna continue to do what they do, and the reason why this system gonna be what it is, and the reason why motherfuckers are always gonna reward bad behavior is because of men. And when I say men, I'm talking about so-called men. I'm talking about these so-called men who say they high ups and high values and you mad, you broke, just say so ass niggas, or you a dust. I mean, these dudes saying this shit. So I want you to understand that these so-called men are the reason why these bitches are doing what they do today, and they ain't never gonna change. And this is why I say that we as men, the real men who got a mind, who knows what it is, and don't go along, get along, leave them motherfuckers where they at. Leave them alone. It's men that it's these fake ass dudes that's out here fucking up our society. And unfortunately, a lot of reason is because they were raised by the same motherfuckers that, you know, saying we talk about. How many of you brothers who got sons and got daughters and you still don't fuck with them? They know that mama caused all this shit. They know that she is the reason why you ain't been there. They know that she robbed you from being a father, shit like that. But guess what? Who do he or she still roll with when you pick up the phone to try to call them? Motherfucker don't even answer the phone. You know why they don't answer the phone? Because they mama right there. They grown now. 17, 18, 19. They ain't gonna answer that phone. They ain't gonna call you back. They had that one situation where they get mad at their mom and come over there, and then you say, hey, it's good, it's all good, you know, and I'm here for you. Here's my number, you need me. You don't hear from them no more. You don't hear from them no more. You do not hear a goddamn thing from them anymore. Or some gonna say, yeah, but when you be like, how can you say I ain't want to be a father when here's the proof right here? Yeah, but, or that you didn't fight hard enough, and well, still, blah, blah, blah. It's no different from these dudes out here, man. These dudes will shame you, and they went through the same bullshit in family court, or went through the same shit with the baby mama terrorists. They will laugh at you that you fighting to be a father, and they went through the same goddamn thing. Well, the only difference is they didn't fight about it, or they just start sucking the baby mama terror dick, or sucking the little kid's dick that's manipulated. One or the other. But they shame you because you fought. They shame you because you called this shit out. They shame you because you let it be known to the world. And that comes to where when I was working at Cook County Hospital. But before I continue with that, because I'm telling you, leave these whole ass niggas where they stand. It ain't just here in this space. It's outside in the streets. It's outside where you live at. It's outside in the world, man. Shout out to my man Cyrus for the $5 donation. He says, happy to hear you finally say this. Long time coming. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to Dallas D for the $10 donation. She said, I told you when the article dropped, the black fuck spirit, the black fuck spirit, it was shit. Shout out to you. Motherfuckers got mad because I was in that puss ass. They got mad because I was in that I forgot the fucking magazine. Just because they have it, motherfuckers got offended that I was in that magazine. How the fuck he get in there? He ain't shit. Low key talking shit behind my back. And I'm like, I didn't give a fuck about being in that magazine. I ain't asked shit about being in the magazine. I don't give a fuck about that magazine. I forgot. What's the name of that magazine, y'all? That's how much I don't give a fuck about it. I talked about it. Shout out to Chris Jeff for the $2 donation. He said, I'm back from Brazil and I'm pissed. I'm back. Shake my head. Hey, I'm glad you had a good trip. Glad you were safe, man. One thing about it, you back. You can always go back whenever you can, my brother. Shout out to you, my brother. Yeah. Hey, Mookie say, what's good, Mr. Palmer? Glad I don't be in the live chats as much and stand on my purpose because you got too many undercover simps in the manosphere who be pillow talking with 304s behind closed doors. Facts. Rose, say happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. I ain't gonna lie. I don't give a fuck about Valentine's Day. And the reason why I don't give a fuck about Valentine's Day because Valentine's Day is just some shit to waste your motherfucking money. You know how many baby mama tears run around talking about, and I ain't talking about all women. You got some women that's sincere, and you got some dudes that's sincere about Valentine's Day. Some people get married on Valentine's Day. Cool. But you got, when I was coming up, I used to hear motherfuckers talk about Valentine's Day. You know what I used to hear? These baby mama tears say, he better buy me something or I'm breaking up with him. He better buy me something or I'm going to go with somebody else who will buy me something. And I always told these, older bitches too, not no 18, 19, 30s, 40s, 50s talking that bullshit. And I said, motherfucker, if he buying you shit and treating you good and buying you flowers throughout the year, what the fuck if the big deal if he buy you something Valentine's Day or not? But I realized a lot of these baby mama terrorists want their Valentine's Day because they want to go out there and brag. He got me this for Valentine's Day, y'all. He bought me this for Valentine's Day, y'all. And they want to try to make somebody else look bad and see who man bought what more. And when I was going to Walgreens shit like that for that pussy ass Valentine's Day, a lot of dudes like, yeah, I gotta buy this bitch something to shut her mouth. It wasn't even from the heart. So and motherfuckers spend billions of dollars for Valentine's Day. I don't give a fuck about no Valentine's Day. Because if I'm doing something throughout the year for that special person, then what the fuck? You shouldn't give a fuck about a Valentine's Day. You get this shit all 365 days out the year or through half the year, shit like that, to be worrying about some Valentine's Day. And then you have some simp enforcer will sit back and say, you ain't celebrating Valentine's Day, so you just mad. No, I'm not stupid. I don't give a shit about Christmas either. Shit, y'all spending billions of dollars for Valentine's Day. And these same bitches who taking your gift don't even like that shit. They doing that just to make another bitch mad that he bought this versus what she got. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But, for anybody who do celebrate Valentine's Day, then cool. But Valentine's Day is just another day. Fuck Sweetest Day. Fuck both of them. It was the LE magazine. Yeah, the L magazine. I forgot all about that shit, man. Shit, I don't give a fuck about no No L magazine. Yeah, I don't celebrate the holidays either. The only reason why I celebrate the 4th of July, and the only reason why I celebrate that, not because it was 4th of July, but because my son was born on the 4th of July. That's the reason why I celebrated on the 4th of July. So, but the thing is, though, that L magazine, they made a big stink about me being in the L mag. Why he being there? They could have put somebody else in there. All the other people in the space, they put him in there. I don't give a fuck about being in no L magazine. Come on, man. And if you read what she really said, the reason why she put me in a magazine, because you got a dude on social media wearing a fuck child support hat for the world to see. And ain't nobody doing nothing like that. Not saying ain't nobody never wore a fuck child support shirt, because I seen it, but it gets no attention. That's why motherfucker put me in the L magazine. Not because I was Mr. Palmer, but because they're like, damn, this motherfucker bold enough to put fuck child support and tell everybody where he stand, blue, blue. That's why I was in the L magazine. Maybe you should put a fuck child support hat on and say the same shit. You'd have been up there before me. But you had motherfuckers that got mad about the L magazine. The L magazine, a women's magazine. And you had some butch simp doing the motherfucking the article, writing the shit. I don't give a fuck about it, and talking that off the wall shit, trying to stain people's names and telling about where they work and what college they teach at and shit like that. And they had a problem with what's his name? My boy had him on there talking about what college he taught at. They had a problem with him being on there because he ain't have a lot of subscribers and shit. But that's what I'm saying, man. I realized that they say I wore a fuck child shirt for Valentine's Day. Good. Shout out to you. Yeah. So but I want y'all to understand that I said this shit a long time ago, that when it comes to talk about men's rights or talking about child support, talking about these baby mama tears, these simping forces, the majority is not gonna side with you. I already told y'all I'm not gonna get a bunch of followings. I'm not gonna get no 100,000. I always told y'all I'd rather have 1,000 killers than 100,000 soldiers. I've been said that. And I already knew that coming in the gate. It's controversial, and I ain't come with that believe all women shit. I'm not sitting back making excuses. I already knew, and then I knew I was gonna have seven forces who didn't have a father, and they believe what they baby mama tell his mama say. So I already knew that it was gonna be the way it is today. And one thing about me, I realized how these fuck niggas move. And when I saw that shit in the beginning with this Black Manosphere, I made a U-turn and I let everybody know I ain't part of Black Manosphere. I don't want no parts of Black Manosphere. They some fuck niggas. Not all of them, but a lot of them fuck niggas. See, all because they was trying to run behind somebody else that went viral and got a big platform. And I see they do that now with anybody that goes viral and they see they on the move and they getting up here, they follow behind them motherfuckers. See, now they tag their name in every video and shit like that. Pretend like they talking about something. Nah, they just trying to get them views up. Shout out to Secret Truth for the 499. Appreciate you, my brother. And the thing about it is, when I was at Cook County Hospital, and I knew brothers who they told me they was dealing with the child support and shit. This was before I got on YouTube. And I not one time ever said, oh, well, that's what you get. You should have kept your pants zipped. Oh, well, that's your fault. And you must have did something bad. And I'm going to believe what the woman said, because some of them worked in the same hospital. Some of them was married and got divorced. Some of them was just in a relationship and then it fell off, right? But it so happened that when I go through my situation, and basically after I leave, motherfuckers want to laugh at me and talk about me behind my back and shit like that. So then they see that I'm on YouTube talking about these baby mama terrorists and how the system is. You know what they said? I hate black women. And these motherfuckers went through the same shit. Said, I hate black women. He on here mad and shit like that. Then you had this fat ass supervisor that used to work there. She got fired for stealing fish and they gave her a job back. This fat bitch got in my motherfucking business. And I checked that fat bitch before I left. See, and what kills me about these fat ass bitches is the reason why most of the motherfuckers getting other people's business, because one, they fucked up their own fucking relationships. It ain't got nothing to do with necessarily child support related. They can fuck up their own relationship and misery loves company. Because this fat bitch actually got paid $5,000 to marry an African dude, and that motherfucker married her and ended up doing good and ended up divorcing her when the kids got grown. So now she's fat as fuck, put out the house, and one daughter don't fuck with her like that. She living her life somewhere else. The other one is staying under there like a son husband, and she won't leave because this fat bitch is telling a 35-year-old, if you leave, I'm not gonna leave you no inheritance and shit like that. Now, if that's not a fat motherfucker, that's a baby mama tears that's hitting the wall and all that shit, then I don't know what is. You got these motherfuckers that gonna talk about me that work at puss ass Cook County Hospital and I make more money sitting on a fucking couch than them motherfuckers do working every day pushing patients. Yeah, them motherfuckers ran around and said I slept on a couch. They said I'm running for child support because a baby mama Ted said I'm running for child support. I never was a father, even though I was there from day one all the way for 11 motherfucking years. I never was a father. And I wasn't the type to drop my motherfucking kids out to my mama's house because I want to go kick at the club. I ain't never do no shit like that. I had my kids overnight. I had them. I did what needed to be done. I changed their diapers and wiped their ass. I did all that shit. I ain't dropped my kids off to my man. I need them. I need a mental break and postpartum and all that. But no, I ain't do that shit. See, so, but yet I'm the deadbeat dad. I'm the deadbeat ass nigga. I never wanted to be the father ass nigga. So they believe what a bitch say. So down the line, 6 years later, now all of a sudden, motherfuckers saying, I see why. I see why he left. I see why this and I see what. No, don't fuck you, nigga. Don't come trying to talk. Definitely, well, they ain't talking to me because I don't go up to that pussy ass job. Ain't no reason for me to go up to that motherfucker. So, but you motherfucker come back telling me, oh, yeah, they see why and all this shit. Nah, bitch, this is too nah. I don't fuck with you hoe ass niggas. Once you flip the script and this shit like that, we work in the same department. And you believe what a bitch say, and you entertain what a fat ass bitch that stole fish say. When you know she lies about being married when she been divorced for 20 fucking years, and you gonna entertain that shit. And that's why I say these hoe ass niggas will always rest have and side for these hoes, even if they know it's not true. They will side to go along to get along because hey, maybe they want to hit it. They want to be in that crowd. Maybe they want to get the friend. I don't know. This is why I'm telling you, leave these bitches where they stand. I'm talking about these whole ass niggas. Leave them where they stand. Don't come back to me 10 years later, 5 years later, talking about, yeah, I understood, and yeah, you was right, and all this shit. Man, fuck you. And that's what I'm saying. You can't help these niggas. These motherfuckers said I was stupid for leaving a motherfucker that made six figures. I'm okay. Well, then you holler at the bitch. I'm not, I don't need no bitch money. My dad and my mama always told me, she told me this. Don't you ever let depend on no motherfucking woman to take care of you. She didn't say it in those words. Don't you ever depend on a woman to take care of you. This is my mama said it. This is my mama said. And my dad always told me, God bless child has on. I ain't never, I ain't never, I ain't never live up on no woman. And motherfucker thought that because they made more money than me, they thought that I guess that was gonna make me stay around. Nah, bitch, I got my own money. I need you like a squirrel need a ladder to climb a tree. Now maybe if I was raised with just single motherism, maybe I would have had that mindset. Hey, stay around. She got that bread. That's a good look. And all that goofy ass shit. Maybe. I don't know. But that ain't how I roll on my dad's side of the family. We don't do that. That's one thing we don't do. And my uncles, a lot of them been married for over 50, 60 years. Even the ones that got divorced, have been married 2 times. They don't play that shit. So that's what I'm saying, man. You had motherfuckers say I was stupid for leaving somebody that made $100,000, over $100,000. Fuck all the bullshit the motherfucker was doing and fuck the disrespect and thinking they run the show and shit like that. They said I was stupid because of the money she made. And this is how you know you dealing with these piece of shit ass niggas. They ain't about shit because a real man ain't gonna let no motherfucker disrespect them. I don't give a fuck if they made $1,000,000 or they made $10,000 in a blunder mouth. You don't do. No, you don't do that. But these whole ass niggas, I guess they tolerate shit like that. And at the same time, I'm stupid for leaving somebody to make over 6 figures, but you stupid enough to stay with a bitch to make $30,000 and got a kid by another nigga in the same department, and you take care of that little kid. You can't make this shit up. But I'm the stupid one. I ain't take care of no other nigga kid. I'm not playing. I'm not playing new daddy o and shit like that. Nah, I don't do sucker shit like that. But I'm stupid. I'm stupid though. That's why I say, man, these niggas will say anything that sounds good, just like these baby mama terrorists. These motherfuckers will call you a lame. They'll call you a goofy. They'll call you dumb and all this shit. But you take care of a motherfucking kid that ain't yours, that she cheat on you with. No one ain't yours. And you pretend like you fucking daddy. Daddy o. But I'm the dumbass nigga. That's why I say, you just can't make this shit. That's why I say, man, fuck them whole ass niggas. Then you got one motherfucker talking about I'm hating black women, but now this motherfucker running around the fucking hospital saying that black women ain't shit now. Now black women ain't shit and they the worst, they the most hateful, and they the meanest and all this shit. Y'all, but y'all talked about me when I talk about these baby mama tears, because when I talk about these baby mama tears, I said they all baby mama tears. I wasn't just talking about the black woman. I ain't never ran around and said all black women are evil. I said most of the motherfuckers are, but I ain't never just talk about just black women. You see, they try to put me in that box a long time ago when I first started this shit. You hate black women. Then they look back and look at that. They said you hate all women, because they couldn't say that. You hate all women. No, I don't hate all women. I don't hate my mama. I don't hate my aunties. I don't hate people I know, people I don't know. I'm not running around mean mugging motherfuckers. I'm just letting off the truth that a lot of people been wanting to say for a lot of years, that but they couldn't for different factors and different reasons. These dudes are no different than the motherfuckers on here, these black pros, because they're them one of the biggest panhandlers in the nation. They definitely reward bad behavior from these baby mama terrorists. They always do. But then when they get caught up in they shit, now they coming on here saying, bitch, 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 bitch. More than too short. Now all of a sudden, they daddy won't allow to be in their lives. Now all of a sudden, they mom and they auntie, they whole fucking female family, all baby mama terrorists and rats and low lives and shit like that. But when I said it, or when other people said this shit, you said you would kill a motherfucker for disrespecting your queen. So that's why I tell y'all, leave these motherfuckers where they stand. These motherfuckers don't mean you no good. I don't care if they're your family. I don't care if they're your brother. I don't care if it's your daddy. Leave that simp ass nigga alone. Leave him, love him from a distance. Talk to him on FaceTime. Stay away from him. Don't talk about with other shit, because he will hate on you and set you up for failure too. See? And then they try to use that bias shit. I ain't biased about a motherfucking thing. Cause I'm gonna tell y'all again, these dudes are the reason why these bitches are allowed to do what they do. It wouldn't be a hoe if it wasn't for the trick. It wouldn't be a hoe if it wasn't for a trick. So I blame these fake ass niggas. And again, these same niggas who out here doing the sucker shit come from these baby mama terrors. So I get it. It's still these baby mama terrors. They breed them. They raise them to be what they are. But it wouldn't be a hoe if it weren't for the trick. I swear to God, I was in, I don't know, I was in a freshman year. I was either a freshman or I was in grade school, maybe my 8th grade year. I went to a play. I forgot the name of the play. And you know how this woman became a prostitute? I'm going to tell you how. And I'm thinking about it now, but I realized that when I got older, you know why she became a prostitute? A dude, and it's a play. I forgot the name of it. Dude took her out on a date. Dude took her home. Dude raped her. They was chilling, and he raped her, right? He raped her. And it's a play. I had to be in high school because it was cursing show. I had to be in high school. It wasn't grade school. Dude raped her. So she laying in the bed, He got done. He puts on his clothes, right? Let's take a guess, y'all. What you think he did before he left out that door? Let's take a guess. The bell might catch this one. What do you think this man? He great though. She lay on the bed. He put on his clothes. He did something before he left out the door. What y'all think he did before he left out that door? Shout out to Omega Dreads. He gave us some money. He gave us some money. I told him money. He gave us some money. He gave her some money. Yeah, he paid her. He gave her some money. He put the money on the motherfucking dresser. Yep, the dresser. And left out the door. As she grabbed that money, even though she got great, she had the idea that her coochie is priceless. And now that she feel her coochie is priceless, even though she was great, she didn't call the police. She said, I can make money doing this. Yeah, it was hush money, but at the same time, she had the mindset to say, you know what? If he gonna give me some money for that, I know I can get paid. I know I can get paid. And again, it wouldn't be a hoe if it wasn't for the trick. Yeah, just gave her some money. You kept on going on about that. Yeah, hush money or whatever you want to call it, but it gave her the idea like, yeah, I can make this money. And she started doing it ever since. This was a play. Yep. She was like, fuck 911. I'm finna call me another sucker. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. That these baby mama tears, they created they fucked up the community and all this. They did all, they breed them, they raise them, everything. Don't get it twisted. But these same simping forces, these tricks, these goofy mugs, all these sucker ass niggas are raised by these baby mama tears. These are the ones who is fucking up our men code. They fucking up definitely black men. They really fucking with us. They really fucking over us. They come from these baby mama tears. They raised by these baby mama tears. They might have been raised by a daddy simp they had. Their father was a sucker ass simp because he was raised by baby mama tears. But these are the ones who continue to allow these baby mama tears to do what they do. And then when you call the motherfuckers out, either they don't say nothing or they whisper in your ear like, yeah, you right. But don't tell nobody out loud. I fuck with Mr. Palmer. I fuck with Jap. No, they ain't gonna do all that. Oh no. These are the ones that's low-key throwing you on the bus, telling your business, talking about you behind your back. And these are the ones that set you up for failure. Yeah. See, I want you to understand that everything I have told y'all when I say wash your hands, move on, leave these niggas alone, stop getting a fuck about these baby mama tears, cut your kid off if need be and all that shit, I'm doing it. I ain't never told you to do something that I wouldn't do or ain't did already. You know what I'm saying? I would never do that. Now you got dudes that tell you, they'll tell you to do this and do that, and you find out these motherfuckers ain't never did a goddamn thing. But I meant what I said. I really don't give a fuck what these motherfuckers think. And I told you this a long time ago. I ain't got what I got to lose. I lost everything. So what the fuck? Fuck, I give a fuck. So I don't. I don't. Now, but it's only, it's only a select few that's like that. I get everybody can't do the exact same thing. Some people do have shit to lose. I get it. But that don't mean you gotta throw somebody under the bus just to show your loyalty to these fake motherfuckers. That's all I say. You know what I mean? That's why there's such thing as behind closed door support. You got brothers on here that donate, don't show their face. Sometimes they don't even comment on this motherfucker, but they be sending me donations. And I do want to say shout out to the real supporters on here that donate, that shares, that send me stories. Men and women on here, man. I salute y'all. This ain't about y'all. Why you think when y'all tell me, hey, congratulations on the 13,000, congratulations on the 10,000, I always tell y'all I appreciate it, but the majority of these motherfuckers don't mean shit to me because most of these motherfuckers just shadow watching. They pillow simping with they bitch, laughing at me while they laying in the bed with they bitch eating her pussy, talking about, so yeah, he ain't shit. But in his head, he know I'm right. So that's majority of these 13,000s. It's the 10% or maybe the 15% that I call killers, that I call bounty hunters, that I call cows gang. Fuck the rest of these motherfuckers. That's that's the truth. That's how I feel about fuck that 13,000. You got motherfuckers that got 100,000 and when they do they support they lives and shit like that, they only got 50 people in the motherfucker and they ain't donating doing a goddamn thing. So them numbers don't mean a goddamn thing to me. That don't mean shit. They don't, you know. And a lot of you females on here that I have talked to off off the social media on the phone or might have met up. I ain't no disrespectful ass dude. I ain't just come out to disrespect somebody shit like that. That was never my MO. That's not my MO. But motherfuckers run around and say that, he hate women and all that shit. No, I hate you, baby mama Terry. That's not a secret. I tell everybody I hate you motherfuckers. I tell everybody you get your ass blasted. You as far as I'm concerned, job well done. I don't recommend it. I don't condone it. I tell men, hey, it ain't worth it. They ain't worth going to jail for. But if it happens, what Drago say? He died, she died, she died. Shit, it is what it is. I don't feel sorry for you motherfuckers. Because if something happened to you, they don't give a shit. They don't. And again, the black manosphere is what it is today because the niggas in the black manosphere, they destroyed this space. They destroyed this space. These dudes, so-called men, destroyed this space. Maybe this is why a lot of black women look at y'all and say you weak, you pieces of shit, and ha ha ha, you can't even keep a fucking space. We infiltrated that shit. And the same motherfuckers that's laughing at you got their own platform now doing mimicking the same shit that Kevin did and others are doing because it's a business. Yeah. And you over there showing more love and loyalty and gratitude than you do on the men's space. That's why I say y'all some bitch ass niggas. Y'all some bitch ass niggas. That's all to it. y'all some bitch ass niggas. And like I tell y'all, they ain't never gonna change. They who they are, man. And trying to change them, trying to uplift these motherfuckers. I ain't trying to uplift nobody. That's why I always told y'all a long time ago. I'm not nobody's leader. I ain't trying to be nobody's leader. I'm a messenger. And I always said the reason why I'm a messenger because you have a bunch of messengers. One get killed, one die off, or he retired, whatever. The message still going. When Kevin Samuel died, what they say? The whole manosphere is destroyed. Your leader is gone. Your head is gone. And I told y'all this. That's why I'm like even the fact that I wasn't even part of Black Manosphere no more, motherfuckers still talking about your leader gone. Well, my leader. RIP, but he wasn't my leader. See, so that's what I'm saying, man. Y'all sitting back dick riding because somebody got a higher views and getting more money instead of coming up together. Because if he fall off, the saga continues. But nah, he fell off. He passed away. Everything was dismantled like a motherfucker. Yeah. Yep. So like I said, this is why men, I tell you, keep your veins on ice cold. This is why I tell you, sisters, keep your veins on ice cold. Because anytime you go against the cold, anytime you call out the bullshit, or you don't entertain the bullshit, you will be a mammy, a sellout, a goofy ma. They'll call you a bitch, nigga, anything. And they think the shame tax is gonna make you say, okay, well, I'm gonna side with you. But you got a lot of people with low self-esteem. They're gonna ride with them. They're gonna ride with them. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Kevin Samuels never said he was a leader. I never heard him mention that he was part of Black Manosphere when he took off. But they put him in that circle. And then he started telling people in the black manosphere, if you want to be up to my standards, you need to cut off this and do that. See, that's what they didn't tell y'all. And don't affiliate yourself with him. This is why I tell y'all that, fuck these niggas. A lot of y'all say, well, go try to do a collab with this person, do a collab with this person. But the reality is, I've been trying to collab with these people. I just never ran around saying, no, I'm not going to do a video trying to talk about somebody who shunned me away and tell me I get back to you, or you're not good for my you're not good for my image and all this shit. I've been trying to link up with other people, man, and they talk about the same shit. And that's why I say how people are stupid. Do y'all tell the news media who interviews a terrorist that just crashed a plane in New York or whatever, do y'all tell him that that's not good for your image, that you talking to him in an interview, or that you talking to a killer that just massacred his whole family? Do y'all tell that news reporter that he or she is messing up their image because they interviewing this rapist or this abuser or whatever? No, he's doing a story. So that's why I never understood that, because if I'm on here talking about child support stuff like that, you interview me, your opinions ain't got nothing to do with what I speak on. You see what I'm saying? That's why I never took that serious when they talked about this image shit, because I'm not on here to be up to your image. I'm here to talk about what I speak on. When I have people come on here, it's to talk about what they speak on, what you represent, what it's about, and why you do this, where you come from, what made you do all this. And I had people on the show that I didn't agree with everything they said, but I understood we all had the same end game. This is why I say, but that's what these niggas do. You on here on social media, on YouTube, talking about he ain't good for business or he ain't good for the image. Fuck your image, for one. And two, what does your image got to do with having me on the show or having somebody on the show talking about something that men and women should know about? And this could happen to you men, but it's not good for your image. That's why I say, is it really about a brotherhood? Is it really about spreading awareness, or is it about just you getting yours? And if that's the case, I respect that. Then you talking about your image. Just say, hey, I'm trying to get my money, and you coming on here, I ain't gonna make no money. Shout out to Dallas D for the $5 donation. She says, from a woman, I never felt disrespected by you. Keep doing what you do. Hashtag fuck child support, hashtag couch gang. Shout out to you. Yeah, but you'll be a certified mammy, saying that. How dare you? How dare you do this to me? You already know how that go. And here's the thing, is it's not just the black manosphere. It's black people, period, man. It's black people, period, man. You got motherfuckers out here that if we wanted to make change, I said this a long time ago, if we wanted to change laws, we wanted to change the game, all we had to do was stop spending money to the establishments. $1.7 trillion a year spent in the black community. The community, I'm sorry. Community. It will never be a community in my book. It's a community. $1.7 trillion spent in the black community. If we stop spending that $1.7 trillion outside of the community, just like they did back in the 60s when 80 stopped riding the bus, we can change the game and get what the fuck we want. But guess what? They're not going to do that, because they like using white supremacy to destroy another black man. They like using white supremacy to live off government daddies. They like using white supremacy to put a man in jail for something he really didn't do. They like using white supremacy to get ADHD checks for their son that they falsified lines saying he got that issue. They love white supremacy. That's why I say these are the right hands of white supremacy. Not just these baby mama terrorists in the community. You got these sympathy forces who got their hand out too. They part of that too. This is why I tell y'all that these motherfuckers are not about change. These motherfuckers not about a brotherhood. Hell, they not even about a sisterhood. All they want to do is get theirs. The community, these black pros, these Derrick Jacksons, these black manosphere fuck niggas, and all these other hoe ass niggas. They not about no goddamn change. Because how can you change? How can you shame somebody that's trying to spread awareness for men not to focus on having a kid by somebody who they think they like or love or they want to marry? Focus on themselves. Build a legacy. Get yourself in order first. Go this route. How is that a fucking hater? How is that somebody that want to tear down another black man or tear down another man? Period. How is that? Why? Because I say leave these bitches alone. Because I tell you, hey, don't go along, get along. Think for yourself. See if what it is. Stop hoping for the best. That's not gonna happen for you because this bitch is not for your best interest, or this sucker that you got around is not for your best interest. Now all these scholars and all these high value, all these do all these motherfucking views and shit like that. Never told you not one time to change the laws of your mind. Now I'm a dumbass nigga off Cottage Grove. I sleep on the couch. I run for child support. I'm going from hotel to hotel, struggling, trying to find a place to stay and shit. Yeah. And I'm telling you to change the laws of your mind. You ain't heard nobody tell you no shit like that. But I'm the hater, I'm the stupid, I'm the dummy, I'm the deadbeat. I'm always gonna be the high value deadbeat. But they talk all the other shit, but not one time have they told y'all to change the laws of your mind. Because everything they tell you to do, red pill, black pill, uh what's the other one? MGTOW, free agent lifestyle. No one has told you to change the laws of your mind. And which everything that y'all doing, passport gang, passport bros, everything that y'all are doing to better yourself is changing the laws in your mind. This is what I mean as men. We have to change the laws in our mind. We have to do for self. Now, we always was told to do for self. You listen to Elijah Muhammad, or you listen to Farrakhan or on the Nation of Islam. Yeah, you heard do for self. But changing the laws of your mind is a mentality when you change your own rules, because these rules out here is not going to change. These laws out here is never going to change. So everything that y'all doing, I said this, everything that y'all doing to better yourselves and to live a better life and have some type of dignity in yourselves and have some value in yourselves is changing the laws in your mind. And I said, this is a lifetime road. It ain't something you just change the law of your mind and then after that you just go back to doing whatever you comfortable. That's a longevity. Change the laws of your mind. Everything that y'all men are doing to trying to survive and live, do better for yourself, women too, you're changing the laws of your mind. Now, how did you get that from this dumb motherfucker like me? Because I'm not a dumb motherfucker like motherfuckers say I am. On YouTube, Cook County, and everybody else. That's one thing. See, and I told y'all, I might be I might be a dumb motherfucker. Or what I say, I might be yeah. I might be a dumbass nigga from Cottage Grove, but one thing I ain't is a stupid motherfucker. See? So that's why I was like, when people talk that shit, they try to talk to education or they try to talk to the I guess the simp logic. They want to talk some knowledge and shit. You still can't prove me wrong. You talk this bullshit. You talk that blackity black bullshit. You talk uh this white supremacy bullshit and all that shit. You still ain't proved me wrong, fam. You know, I don't. That's why I say I don't take these niggas seriously. Shout out to Hologram for the $3 donation. He says, "Change the laws of your mind." Hashtag no one's coming to save you. Facts. They ain't coming to save you. You know what I'm saying? Was a shot at CGA. CGA is my mentor, bro. Why would I put a shot at CGA? CGA, to be honest with you, and I told y'all this all the time about CGA. CGA is the only man with a high ass subscribers who got money, who's living good, living large like a king, that came on my platform. He's the only man that always shout me out. He's the only man to have him on the show. He's the only man that still talking to me behind the scenes. Why the fuck would I diss CGA? I would never diss no CGA. I told y'all this too. Every time I mention CGA, I say he's the reason, he's the only person that got a high ass subscribers, that got a platform. He ain't got to fuck with me to talk, and he never changed. Hell no, I ain't talking about CGA. CGA is like a mentor to me. Now, I ain't talking about, now Minister Jap, he got a huge following shit like that before they took his shit down. But what I'm talking about, CGA is on a high level. He never changed on me. He never told me I get back to you. He never told me, hey man, you need to switch up and do this and that. He told me to keep doing what I'm doing. I even asked him, I said, CJ, do you think I need to make some changes about what I'm doing? He said, no, keep doing what you're doing. Now, he told me something I could add in the mix to talk about this baby mama terror shit. He told me to add something to the mix, but he told me, keep doing what you're doing. CJ is the only one with a huge platform that had me come on this show, talk to me behind the scenes, mention my name from time to time. You got some dudes that fuck with you behind the scenes, but then when you out there in the limelight, they ain't mention your motherfucking name, because it's not good for business. It ain't a good look. You know what I'm saying? As far as Jap go, me and Jap fam, Jap is one of the reasons why I came on YouTube. And O'Shea Duke Jackson is one of the reasons why I came on YouTube. I didn't know too much about the YouTube podcast, shit like that. I was on Facebook doing my shit. You know what I'm saying? Jap fucks with anybody that's about the truth and about the real. Jap had over 100,000 subscribers before I even came on YouTube, and they took that down a long time ago. He was known back in the day when he was doing shit with Tommy. You know what I'm saying? He's just a real dude. He's from Chicago. You know? But when I came on here, I saw Coach just grow. He already had a huge channel, but he definitely grown. He didn't do the switcheroo. So yeah, shout out to Coach Greg Ives. I'll never throw him under the bus. He don't need to be thrown under the bus. He's telling the truth about a lot of shit. I love the free agent lifestyle. I respect it. And what I always tell y'all, I told y'all this a long time ago. If you gotta go do the free agent lifestyle, if you gotta take the black pill, the red pill, if you gotta go, what's the other one? If you want to go passport bros, if you wanna just be celibate, all these different things that's out here that men are starting to do. I said, as long as you're doing what's best for you and you growing and doing better as a man, I'm fine with it. Good. So if you say I'm gonna live a free agent lifestyle and I ain't getting married, I'm just gonna focus on me, I ain't have no kids, God bless you. If you say, well, you know what, I'm gonna find me a wife, but I'll decide I'm gonna go do it in Thailand or where the fuck in Africa, whatever you want to go, God bless you. Oh well, I'm just gonna take the red pill and just take heed of what y'all brothers saying and just move differently. God bless you. If you say, hey man, I'm gonna go ahead and find me a wife, I'm just gonna keep on looking, there's hope for me and all that, fine with me. Just make sure you are changing the laws in your mind and focus on you and doing things and not getting set up for failure. And don't let nobody try to deter you from doing what you feel is best for you. So yeah. And it's unfortunate that you don't have people like Coach who got a big platform that respect what a person's talking about, not because of his views, not because of his subscribers. He respects the truth that's coming out that person. The truth. And that's what I'm about. That's why Jap fucked with me, because of the truth that was coming out. Jap had 50 some thousand or 30 something like that when I came over here after they took down the first YouTube. He didn't say, hey fam, you ain't got enough views to come on a show, or you ain't got enough views for me to come on your show. He fucked with me because of the message, not because of what I had. It was the message. And you had some dudes in the Black Manosphere that was for the message. But again, when Kevin took off, motherfuckers started talking behind the scenes, even though I don't know why my name had anything to do with it. Motherfuckers like, hey man, don't fuck with him. Don't go on this show. Don't be affiliated with him. He ain't good for business. When all you had to do was just keep doing you. You ain't mentioning my name. You ain't tagging nothing of mine. So what you need to talk about me behind the scenes for? There's one thing if I was trying to pillow simp to get under your wing or some shit, and you give me the cold shoulder, but that wasn't. I'm not, hell no. But you had dudes that flipped the script, low key throwing me under the bus, talk amongst each other and shit. That told me I should come over here in this motherfucker space. And you wonder why I say fuck you and fuck the Black Manosphere. That's what I say. That's what I say. And then when you catch their ass up, what they want to say is, "Oh, he just mad because he broke. Or he mad because he ain't got subscribers." I want to have a lot of subscribers. I want to be successful about calling out this bullshit. But this ain't my. This don't pay my bills. This ain't my bread and butter. So that's why I laugh at these goof ass niggas. They really think because you don't have so many views or so many donation shit like that he broke. They so stuck being behind a fucking computer or a laptop, they think that if you ain't got no views, you ain't got nothing going out in the fucking world. You just sitting on the computer. I mean, I sit on the couch and everything, but I mean, I put it like this: I ain't behind on my child support. I don't have no more rearage on my child support. I ain't been locked up for unpaid child support. So far as I'm concerned, until then, I'm doing a damn good job. So that's what I'm saying, man. So that's why I'm telling y'all, man, these dudes out here has been lying to you for a very long time. Some was being true, and they flipped the script when they saw that it was more lucrative to save these baby mama terrorists and have them on their shows and allow them to be, I guess, the new leaders and pillars and everything else, just like the community. I want you to understand that these motherfuckers is not for you. They're not about change. They're not about even spreading awareness. They're about, just telling you what you want to hear. And really, they really not telling you what you want to hear. They really telling the bitches what they want to hear. And since y'all want to fuck these bitches, then they're gonna, you're gonna go follow over there. I get it, because a lot of you dudes are some straight civil force ass goofies, and that's just what it is. And I understand that. But we as men, and even some of you women, you need to wash your hands and walk away from these motherfuckers too. And I've been saying this a long time. We have to separate ourselves from these types. Yeah, you might lose some, friends. You might lose, hey, you might even lose a couple of fans. But at the same time, you ain't losing your self-respect, you ain't losing your integrity, and shit, you can always build. You just gotta start somewhere else. But yeah, these civil forces are more dangerous than these baby mama terrorists, because you can send them out on a blank mission. I told you, these baby mama terrorists are walking jihads. They will use their son to blow up the father. They will use their daughter to blow up the father. They write the blueprint to set you up for failure. And again, this is why I say that if you don't see what is going on now, what's been going on, y'all, and that's the sad part, y'all see this shit, but then y'all try to justify this shit with some bullshit. Or you sit back and try to use a shame tag, or you just mad because he got more subs, or he got more revenue, and he wearing a 5-piece suit, and you just a nigga on the couch. That shit funny to me. No different from these baby mama terrorists. So yeah, that's why I say these fake ass fans, these fake ass supporters, these fake ass niggas, leave them motherfuckers alone. They ain't about shit. I was surprised to see Dennis Sperling say he wasn't part of Black Manosphere no more. I was really surprised because I'm like, what the issue they had with him? And they say he called out these women, and I'm like, what's the difference between him calling out the women versus Kevin Samuels? And that's what I'm saying. Is this really about a brotherhood? Is this really about awareness? Is it really about building and growing? Or like again, is it about get mine? And that's what it's about. But these dudes ain't gonna tell you that. They're gonna tell you I'm trying to do this for you and all that shit. And we as brothers and this. No, they lying to you, fam. And the sad part about this, you know who the fuck they are. You know from right. You know who's who. You ain't stupid. But y'all motherfuckers to go over there and tickle their chins. And I'm talking about the dudes, not the baby mom test. You gonna tickle their chins. Some of y'all dudes be tickling other niggas' chins, dick riding and shit. And that's why I just look, ain't my problem. Keep on going about my business. Cause you worrying about he ain't gonna mention your name no more. He ain't gonna let you come up on a panel no more. He ain't gonna give you a shout out like he used to. Even though you just trying to call out right from wrong. It's sad. It's sad. So again, when it comes to why this space is what it is now, is because of simple forces who pretended to be alpha males, who pretended to be somebody of stature and value and all that. And, they pillow sipped and made it a business. I could not get mad at the women that came over here and started making the money, speaking the same talking points that a lot of these brothers have said, because y'all gave them the ammo when you brought them over here and say they part of the Black Manosphere. They could be the captains and the leaders and the pillars and everything else. A lot of these dudes are not trying to lead. A lot of these dudes are not men. A lot of these dudes are so-called men, simple force ass chumps. These same dudes are emotional, but when they're on the computer screen, they tough as motherfucking bullets. I tell you, a lot of these dudes are motherfucking Superman on here, Batman, Captain Planet. But out here in the streets, they Clark Kitten like a motherfucker. They Bruce Wayne, but broke. They ain't about that life. They ain't about shit. They all about get theirs. That's it. Just like these baby mama tears. They all about getting theirs. They all about getting theirs. That's it. Just get theirs. That's it. Get theirs. It's not about change. It's not about solutions. It's not about growth. It's about get theirs. And I don't have no problem with that if that's all you got to do. But when you come in here pretend that I'm the nigga that's not trying to do that, but you are, I have a problem with. And you know you're a fake. You know you counterfeit. You know you're a fraud. But what I always say, what do I know? So, so I'm gonna say I love Captain Planet. these dudes is not about your best interest. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Now, am I telling you that you gotta curse and talk shit like I do? Nope. Do you have to wear a fuck child's play hat like I did, or wear fuck child's play t-shirt like? Nope. I ain't saying none of that. It's just calling out the truth and do it how you do. But again, when it's all said and done, they can't handle the truth. And when you speak the truth, it's not gonna make you no money. If you watch the movie on Martin Luther King, you watch the movie on Malcolm X, they spoke the truth like a motherfucker. Called out bullshit when need be, and they was not rich. They was not rich. They was not rich. You would think so, because they was about the truth, spreading awareness, and changing black men, and a change period. But the ones, most of them, not all of them, but most of the ones you see out here rich And talking this blacky black shit, it's only about getting ass. Not all of them, because some of them are rich that are about change and everything, and then you deserve to get paid. But a lot of it is Operation Get Theirs. So when you see these baby mama tales coming here talking about what how men should be and all that shit, they just getting theirs. Just like these panhandling ass simping forces in this space. Get theirs. No integrity. But go along, get along. Throw another black man on the bus. Throw another man on the bus, period. Even though this man is speaking wisdom and truth. Yep. So again, these dudes are not for your best interest. They're not about change, and they give a fuck about what somebody else say. Because when you hear that they not good for business, not good for your image, how? You're a reporter. Because if that's the case, you wouldn't show certain videos that you see on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook on your channel because that's toxic. It's negative. But you go in there and speak about it and all that shit. But then when it comes to Mr. Jap or me or Ramil or Angry Man and others, we toxic. And that's not good for business. Get the fuck out of here. That's what I'm saying, man. Bray said you got too many Reverend Jacksons, Jesse Jackson, and Ralph Sharp. That's what I'm saying. Case closed. It's a lot of them like that, man. It's a lot of them. That's what I say. Is it really about change? Is it really about growth? Was it really about brotherhood? Or is it really about Operation Get Theirs, Get Mine? And that's exactly what it's about. Yeah. What I'm gonna do though, cause it's been a minute, I'm gonna go ahead and put the link in. You wanna holler at me for a minute before I get my ass on the well, I'm gonna get my ass on this love seat, I guess what the fuck it, little couch and shit. I'm gonna get on the little couch in a minute. So I just put the link in there. Come holler at me, man, before I get the fuck out of Dodge, man. So I got another 20 minutes of shit. Come holler at me, man. We got Dallas D up in the building. What's going on, love?
What's up, Mr. Palmer?
Ain't nothing going on. How you doing?
Oh, I'm chilling. I'm chilling, enjoying the content today. I'm. I hate we got here, but I'm glad the epiphanies are happening because I've been said that shit.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's been going on for too long, and
Right.
I've been saying this shit when it came to this pussy ass space, but I just never really got in depth because it was like it ain't on me. It is
Right.
what it is, you know.
Yeah, I've been saying it for a while. It's a waste of a platform, but hey, do you?
Yeah. And it didn't have to be like this. And like I say, I ain't got no problem with women coming over here, whatever, you know. But what I do have a problem with is these simping force of dudes that support motherfuckers that saying the same talking point as somebody else versus the originator. I don't get it.
Yeah, I feel you.
I don't get it. Cause all I care about is the truth and spread awareness. But can't no woman tell you how to be a man. So how can somebody on a YouTube tell you how to be a man? If your
Right.
mama can't be a man, how they gonna teach you to be a man? Really?
Hey, it's a lot of lost souls out there.
Exactly. And I'm saying walk away from these bastards and leave them the fuck alone. You know?
Yeah, I feel you. You know, I just had to hop on here to show some support. Cause whoever complaining about you, hey, I'm with you. Fuck child support. And everybody who in support of that and everybody who afraid to speak on it. Fuck child support and fuck you too.
Damn right. Fucking that right. Go ahead and Tobo speak your piece.
Brother Apama, yes. I mean, good show today. I mean, I missed the majority of the beginning because of I just closed from work, so my second day, so today. So, but good stuff is said today. I actually agree. Like this world, we have army full of Sims, you know. This is one of the reasons why I always support male content. You can tell who is genuine and who is not really genuine. I know I'm not trying to throw shade at this content creator, but Melanie King, I don't think she's genuine at all because she has the same talking point from Kevin Samuels. She has no talent, and she like most of the things she's saying is what you've said, is what coach have said, is what guests have said. She's not really directly talking to women. Like this is why I like women like Crimson Cure and Pink Lady Lessons and the DD Lady. These are the only ones that specifically talk to women. But the rest of these female content creators just make money off men's pain. This is why I always say that a woman cannot teach a boy how to be a man. I hate it when they say, "Oh, I'm giving you tough love because I'm trying to make you be a man." Like, dude, like maybe you should have tried to maybe make your marriage work. You know, maybe you should have tried to maybe structure your family as a female, claiming that you're giving a guy tough love. Like, so you're not in that place. If anybody should give a man tough love, it should be you because you're a dude. You're a man. You've seen life. You know, men go through more difficult things in life than women. You know,
Yeah,
if a woman today, if a woman today says, you know what, I don't want to work again, I want to be jobless, I just want to lay down and do OnlyFans. OnlyFans woman can still find a husband. A woman that was once a lesbian or was once a gay, whatever, can still find a husband. But in reverse, it can be for the guy because guy's life is always hard. So I hate it when they claim these females, many of them they claim that they really care about men. If you care about a man, if you care about men and men's issues and men's feelings, go marry a man that is making $42,000 a year. If you really care about a man, but you don't, you know. Even me myself, that I'm a master's student in accounting. I'm studying my master's, and I'm actually making really good, very good salary now compared to what I used to do in my previous job. Still, I'm still not enough for them. So screw you people. I don't give a shit. you know. So keep doing what you do, man. I'm really proud of you. Like I really like you because of you remind me of somebody in my country that I grew up in Nigeria. You remind me of my uncle. This is how my uncle used to behave, and he was really telling me he was even telling me things, deep, deep, deep things that my dad did not really tell me because my dad is a Christian and is very Catholic, you know.
yeah.
So he was really telling me something. So you kind of remind me of my uncle. So keep doing what you're doing, man. God bless you, man. Don't change. And I don't know if you saw my comments. You said that you had a homie that was like shaming you because you left a woman that was making 6 figures a year, and they were shaming you. I actually wrote a comment of Proverbs 25:24. Read the scripture by the end of this stream. Just read the scripture, and you did the right thing. So
Put
Proverbs
it, put it,
25.
put it, put it in my put it in the private chat so I'll look it up.
Okay. Proverbs
Thank you, my brother.
25,
Yeah, put that in the chat. I'll check that out.
24. Read it. You see? So you really did the right thing. So good job, man. I really rock with you. I really respect you. That's why I really watch your channel. That's why sometimes I'm not able to watch you too much because of I'm doing my MBA program, and also I'm now working my new job now.
How you
So
like it?
so far so good. I'm a financial analyst.
My man.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm a
My
financial
man.
analyst. Yeah. I work
Okay.
for like for a very mid-sized firm. So I'm actually the first financial analyst the company has ever hired. I'm the first.
Okay. No, that's
Yeah.
what's up, man. You
Yeah.
still up north?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, good. We like I say, sometime this year, I'm gonna do a gathering in Chicago,
Sure.
and there'll be people who come out. Somebody, especially ones in Chicago, Midwest. You know what I'm saying? Definitely gonna do that. Definitely gonna do
Yes.
that.
Sure. Thank you very much, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Don't change because if you change, I will never forgive you.
My man.
All right. Take care.
All right, now take care, my brother.
Thank you.
Shout out to Cali West Miami for the $5 donation. He said, "Change the laws. Your mind means to stay on course, even when things begin to look sweet." Shout out to the Cows Gang. Facts, 100. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. But again, what I'm saying is, let me let y'all know. I don't want y'all thinking that somebody said some this shit about me And that's why I'm talking about this shit. That ain't the reason why I'm talking about this shit. Ain't nobody said anything, but if they did, I don't know nothing about it, and I don't give a fuck anyway. All the shit that I told you they was doing when the shit took off with Kevin, yeah, that was back in the day. Ain't nobody said nothing about me, man. I'm just telling y'all this, that these niggas uh destroyed the manosphere within. This didn't have nothing to do with outsiders. It ain't had nothing to do with baby mama terrorists. It had a lot to do with true colors coming out when somebody took off. That's what it was. Not because somebody said something about me or I heard something. Because I told you, I really don't give a fuck what a motherfucker say. I really don't. I honest to God, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Viking for the $2 donation. He said, shout out to you again for calling out the snake bullshit. Shout out to you, my brother. Yeah. So it ain't nothing happened. Somebody said something, or he say, she said, nothing like that. It's just, leave these motherfuckers alone. And we always say, oh, it's the bitch they did. No, it's the motherfucker that brought them in, took them their chins, and trying to make them the leaders and the pillars and shit. That's why the black community is what it is. Florida man.
What's going on, Mr. Palmer? Good evening. Also, good show as always. Good show
How
as
you doing, brother?
always. Doing pretty good. About yourself?
I'm good, man. Where you at? Cause you be traveling. You be traveling, going from Florida. Do you go what? You be going to Georgia.
Yeah, back out in
Going to
Cali.
Texas.
I'm back out. Yeah, I'm back out in
See what I
Cali
mean?
again.
See what I
Yeah.
mean? You out there in Cali. What's the temperature out there?
It's around 60 degrees, no humidity. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Chicago is actually like 45, 50 degrees. We having a good winter, man.
I know it. I know it, man. Y'all getting it brutal up there. But I'm
No, we
glad
having
you.
it good. We having it good. It's
Yes,
45, 50
indeed.
degrees now. It is. Yeah, we
Yeah.
having a good February.
Yeah, that's a little warmer than what it usually
Hell
be.
yeah.
And I
Hell
know you.
yeah. That's
And I
what I
knew,
say.
but you be a lot better in Texas though. I know that.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
definitely. Hell yeah. It's been
Yeah,
raining all
all
day.
that bullshit weather down here.
It's been raining all day, but it's still warm. Damn.
Yeah.
Uh, you know what, Florida man?
What's
Before
up?
you finish speaking, I'm gonna give a shout out to the Cash App gang, man. First of all, shout out to you, Florida man. Florida man donated $50 for the Cash App. He said you're an inspiration. You're an inspiration. Thank you. Shout out to you first, my brother. And hey brother, I'm gonna be honest with you. I cannot see. You know how I reply there to y'all who donate Cash Apps,
Mhm.
and I put down the hands up or the thumbs. Usually it's the prayer, the hands up. I can't send you nothing because you know why? The replies got a lipstick, a rose, heart, and a goddamn emoji with two hearts in my eyes. And I'm not finna send that to you because I don't want you
Don't.
thinking I'm queer, and I don't want you thinking I'm queer as folks. I don't want you thinking that I converted to an alphabet.
Yeah.
So I just want to let y'all know, everybody who donated on Cash App, I cannot give you a reply until tomorrow when this bullshit is over. Because I don't want y'all to say, oh man, he really went off the wagon. He sent me a goddamn heart emoji. So if y'all don't believe me, look at y'all Cash App. I would not today will be sending you no replies until maybe next 2 days because I'm
Oh,
not cool as folks. I'm sorry.
that's
Now,
cool.
okay, let me give a shout out to Deshaun Rose for the $5 cash that we said towards that hotel fee, Mr. Obama. Keep cooking. Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to Dark Knight for the $10 cash out, man. How you been, my brother? Shout out to my man, Mr. Oliver, for the $7 cash. We said great content. Shout out to you. Shout out to XL Pro for the cash. We say Cows Gang, appreciate you. Shout out to my man Corbin G for the $5 cash out, but I appreciate y'all. I will respond tomorrow, the day after, because I swear to God, if you look on it to the replies, it got a goddamn lipstick, the rose, the emoji with the hearts and eyes, and the goddamn heart, man. I'll be damned. So yeah, I won't be replying. So I salute to all y'all, and I'll reply tomorrow, man. God damn. Go ahead, Florida, man.
Yeah. First of all, I'll say, of course, you're an inspiration. You're an inspiration. You not you probably I know you helped me. You helped me change not just change the laws of my mind, but reevaluate my future. Like I know you tell the panel my story. appreciate you keep telling them my story when I came up to you, started listening to you. I want to thank you for that. Now, as far as the state of the black manosphere, this reminds me. It reminds we see the same thing happen over throughout history. Within it used to be the community, now it's the community. You have other groups of people
Exactly.
coming in, if coming in other groups of people coming in, opening up businesses in the community, right?
What you still doing
Making
out though?
what's that? Which they still do it, and they coming in, open up the community, open up
My fault,
businesses
bro.
in the
I
community,
was on the phone. My bad. Go ahead.
and open up business in the community. But you think that they're helping, you think they're really for the community, but what they're doing is
Exactly.
exploiting the community, for their
Right.
own personal gain, exploitation. Same thing that these fake simps, these fake simps, these all of a sudden these female content creators come out of nowhere, you copying all of Kevin's and Jap's and other True Blue, Red Pill, Black Pill, MGTOW content creators. They coming and stealing all their talking points, and we all and these simp suckers, they bouncing all over it. Like I asked Jap earlier. How in the world there's a certain female content creator got as many subs overnight as Kevin Samuels did in 6 years? Okay, that baffles me. Okay, and you see these you know, other content creators just cloning. Let's get right to it, cloning.
Right.
Um, like I said, where were they? Where were they at then? Now all of a sudden they coming out the woodwork. But the worst part is the simps, the simp enforcers. They're not. Those are the ones that are flagging the chat, flagging you, Jap's channel, Angry Man, guys like Tito, the mother guys, right? They're flagging y'all channels. It's not the females. It's the simp enforcers. They send their simp enforcers out, and and yet still, and I'll mention this on the panel, and I'm gonna end it on that. Yet they wonder why the passport bros movement is getting bigger and
Yeah,
bigger,
that's
because
true.
real brothers on this panel, as well as some of the real brothers on that subscribe to your content, they see this mess is going on, they realize it's worse than what it is, and they're like, you know what, we're gonna wash our hands with this and we're getting the hell out of here. So
Exactly. And you know what, brother? When I say wash your hands, move on, I say it ain't just about these baby mama tears. It's about these simping forces, about whatever bullshit is around. Wash your hands and move on. What you keep trying to save some that don't want to be saved? These dudes don't want to be saved.
they don't.
These dudes don't want to be saved. They want attention like these baby mama tears. They want to get their chins tickled. Them the ones would have sent y'all replies with the hearts and the flowers and the lipstick on the motherfucking cash app. Them
Right.
motherfuckers. Yeah. See, they
Right.
get off on that, bro.
Exactly. Like I said, and now I've been hearing word that this is all allegedly. This is alleged, and I just received
Okay.
this morning from a couple of brothers. This is all
Hmm.
alleged, that these baby mama terrorists that working at the post office are giving brothers a hard time that's trying to get passports.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this I got this morning. It's all alleged. It's
Ain't no
something that.
articles or nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
But to the brothers, if this happens to anybody that you or anyone know, please report it to the Post Office Inspector General. Please report it.
Yeah,
Um,
please do. If that's the case, please report that, man. Cause they probably ain't turning it in like they supposed to and shit. I believe it. Yeah, I'm with Dark Knight. I believe it. I
yeah,
believe it.
yeah, because I received this. I received it this morning, and I got wind of this morning. So I gave them the same advice. Report it to the U.S. Post Office Inspector General's office. Report it. And if you can't get the last name of the name of the individual that you took your passport application to at the post office, this, that, and the other. So, but yeah, so that's going on as well. But yeah, like I said, the simps, it's worse than what it is. It is a
Yeah.
lot worse. It's worse than what a lot of us real dudes think. And like I said, Palmer, Mr. Palmer, I know you mentioned I travel a lot. I'm getting ready to use my passport for starting this summer. I'm getting ready to start using it. So, because just travel the world, and just because it's right now we're at the point of no return because
Yes, sir.
these simps want to be led by these baby mama terrorists. I hate to say that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Even now, don't get me wrong. You know, there's some brothers on here and that's in this space that say, yeah, I was a simp, but I converted. I see the light. But the majority of these simping forces and these simps is not going to change. Just like these baby mama terrorists, they going to change. They're not going to change either. Why change? They get all the little cootie cat they want. They get to sit by a piece of shit ass bitch. They get to get sympathy and be a son husband of somebody to live off somebody's Section 8 house and shit like that. Why would they want to change?
Exactly. And then they get in our tax dollars. Our tax dollars are supporting them. So our hard-earned tax dollars are supporting them. So that make that they're not going to change one bit. And if something don't go their way, they don't have to do the work. Just like the devil. Just like the devil. The devil never gets his hands dirty. He sends his workers out to do the bidding, just like the baby mama terrorist does with their son husbands and the Senate forces. But as we see on this space on the manosphere, the black manosphere and black YouTube, it's a lot worse than what we think it is.
Oh, it is a lot worse, man. This just
Yeah.
social media. We talking about in the streets. We talking
Right.
about in the world. We talking about
Right.
in this United States of America.
Exactly.
Hell
So
yeah.
now, and like I said before, when they wonder why more real black men are getting getting the passports, getting the heck up out of here. It's like,
I ain't mad at
I'm right there with them. I'm right there with them.
and here's the thing. I tell every man, even if you're not the type to travel like that, just get your passport just to have it. Because if you ever need to make a move or if you ever get an opportunity, you don't want to wait till the last minute to get it because it takes like 6 weeks. It could take 2 months.
Right.
And now you can get it quicker, but it costs more. And I think you go to the federal building, at least here you got to go to the federal building and you have to explain why. And they'll try to make it quicker. So
Right, exactly, and also not tell brothers this if they don't know, please get global entry, get global entry. So
Also, let me add to that. Thank you for that story, Florida man. But you
yes,
do not have to deal with the postal service. I agree. If that happens, I used to work with passports. You do not have to deal with the postal service to get a passport. They make it convenient for you. All you have to do, you can walk in a post office and pick up a form. Nobody has to know who you are. You do not have to make an appointment. You just walk in the office, ask them for a new passport form, or whether there's one for a new and one for renewing. You take it home, you fill it out yourself. You can go down to CVS and get your passport picture taken and mail it off your damn self. You do not have to go to the postal service for that.
okay, good to know. For everybody
good to
that
know.
think you got to just go to the post office, you don't have to.
They make it convenient because they mail everything off for you. You can take care of that yourself.
Good to know.
Appreciate it,
Yeah,
Dallas
good
D.
to know.
Appreciate it.
Shout out to Dallas D for that.
Legit.
I want to give a shout out to hey, somebody mute right quick, mute because we here. I don't know, you taking a shit or something. Shout out to Detroit 313 for the $5 donation. He said that's happening right now, and I believe that. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, what's the big deal? You say you don't give a shit about a black man, get the fuck on and leave us alone. So now leave you alone. But I told you, they don't want you happy and satisfied to have an option. That's what the problem is. They don't want you, but they don't want you to have somebody that wants you to. I got to give a shout out to Octatech for the $50. He said a $50 PayPal. I don't often get PayPal. Shout out to you, my brother. Appreciate it to the fullest. Also want to give a shout out to Pan-African Black Man Going Their Own Way Patriot for the $50 donation. He said, from our funds, only voice of Bay Mama Terrence pushed back with his own. Cows Gang, algorithm, keep them veins cold. Black man going their own way. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, my brother. Appreciate you to the max. Yes, sir. Was there anything else you wanted to say, Florida man?
That is it, Mr. Palmer. Of course, keep cooking these baby mama terrorists, these simping forces. And help keep encouraging us to change the laws of mind. Keep up the programming. You're doing a good job, sir. I really appreciate everything you do.
I ain't stopping, bro. That's why, I'm not changing nothing, man. I'm changing me as far as myself and my mindset and trying to do better growth and elevation. But as far as like changing from speaking the truth, nah,
Right.
not at all. Thank you, Florida man.
Anytime,
Uh,
sir.
yes, sir. Enjoy Cali. I'm jealous. I'm hating. Mr. Good Bread.
Salute, salute. What up, Mr. P? How you been, bro?
Hey, I've been all right, man. I can't complain for what. Ain't gonna do no good anyway.
That's a fact, yo. Man, yo, great show today. Perfect, yo. Manosphere, the Manosphere. I kind of knew the Manosphere wasn't right for me when I went the first time I stepped foot in the Manosphere and got on the panel, and I really started to remove the gray area. You know, I started to mention the word of God, and everybody looked at me like I was a fucking like you know what I mean, like if I wasn't supposed to mention the word of God. So you know what I mean, any space that you can't mention the true God, you know what I mean, that ain't a space that you really want to learn. You gonna learn anything from, or you gonna become better from. So you know what I mean, I knew from right there. And then I just want to really just drop a verse, because I know the verse that Tobo was talking about was
Oh, you got
the
it?
yeah, that was the quarrelsome wife. You know what I mean?
Oh, go ahead, bro. Because I'm sure gonna do it. I forgot shit. Yeah, you be getting them verses. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. Tobo was talking about the quarrelsome vice. You guys, it's always better to, you know what I mean, choose your peace over a nagging female, bro. You know that, yo. And today, you guys, is National MGTOW Day for all of the men going their own way, not fucking with the ways of this world. Y'all know that's Roman 12:2, guys. Do not conform with the ways of this world. So, but anyway, to tie in the scripture to Mr. Palmer's show today, you know what I mean? It's 2 Corinthians 11:13-15. For such men are false apostles, deceitful workmen, disguising themselves as apostles of Christ. They not doing the real God work. And no wonder, for even Satan disguised himself as an angel of light. So it is no surprise if his servants also disguise themselves as servants of righteousness. Their end will correspond to their deeds. And that's why I really don't care. And Mr. Palmer, you do what you do. Keep doing what you do, which is the real God work, because you get the results. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna grow as fast as these clowns. You know what I mean? They gonna reap their benefit right now. They get the temporary. You know what I mean? We in it for the long haul. So keep doing your
Right.
thing, Mr. Palmer. I appreciate the shit out you. You know what I mean? Thank you for everything you do for me, for my channel, and for everybody else out there, Mr. P. And I salute to you, bro.
Hey, salute to you, my brother. Shout out to Mr. Good Bread, man. Appreciate you to the max. Professor. Oh, before you speak, hey, Florida man, Professor say, man, come on out to Mexico, man. If you come out there, he'll definitely pick you up from the airport. Cause I don't think Florida man looked at the private chat. Yes,
That's
sir.
right.
Go ahead, Professor.
Not a problem at all. Not a problem. I'm not close to the airport, but it's better
Yeah.
that I have a beautiful ride. So I'm more than happy to pick y'all up. You know what I mean? I'm more than happy to show you what the professor lives like. You know what I mean? So that you can get an idea that I'm not playing. But it's so much fun when guys come down. You know what I mean? But tell me something. What are you doing in a hotel?
You said what, bro?
What are you doing in a hotel?
Oh, you know what? I'm running for child support.
You know that, Professor.
Y'all need some help. You know what to do.
I'm running for child
You know what
support,
to
man.
do. I want to talk about this for a moment because what we're looking at here is grifters just trying to make money off of something that's pretty powerful right now. And it's just like any movement that gets a little bit of attention. People are going to grift and jump into this space, whether or not they're righteous about it or not. And we could have an army of dudes, but we only need a handful of killers. So, and that's people who are coming into this righteously, and I am. You know, you've read what I have had to go through.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
and just so everybody knows, I have a son that's 22 years old, and I was alienated for 22 years, more than that actually. And then when I got in touch with him, things went sideways after about 2 weeks because he was programmed really well. And he was being combative and jumping in and shouting and everything else. And I'm like, look, part of the reasons why you're feeling the way you are is because I've been in your life. And see, he said, and I heard you did this. I said, everything you've heard is probably true. And everything, and then if you've missed anything, here, let me tell you a handful more terrible things that I probably did too. So I confirmed all of his fears. I did not lie to him. I said, I don't want to lie to you. I'll tell you fucking honest truth from anything you want to know. You ask me and I'll be honest with you. And he didn't want to hear that. He wanted me to be combative. He wanted me to lie. And so I could see that baby mama terrorist programming is in him still. I mean, it's going to be because it's the only person he's been around because, clearly, and this is a woman that committed paternity fraud with the man that was prior to me that I got in touch with, and he's in Arkansas, and he's going to sue her, and she's in Germany. So my son was taken to Turkey when he was a baby, and I never got to see him. So let's talk about this. The reason why there are so many women coming in after us is by something that one of the people in the chat said that by default, we're leaders, and they want to follow us. So it doesn't matter if it pisses them off or not. They're doing what is instinctually in them. And of course, they're upset because, I'm already overseas and I've been overseas my whole life, so it's not a big deal. But to the fellows who want to come down, we're not running around chasing none of that. You know what I mean? We're doing any of that stuff. It's like not even on our itinerary. You know what I mean? It's like, y'all want to go four-wheeling? Do you want to go to the pyramids? Stuff like that. That's what we do. And if people want to go to clubs and stuff like that, you're on your own. I mean, that's not my gig. I'm part of the righteous sphere, but doesn't mean I go to church. We still cuss, but we just do things that are not the same as you would do if you were like a tourist or something like that. It's just not the same. I would take you to those tourist places, but there's a nice part of Mexico and there's a terrible part. And I wouldn't send you to those terrible parts because I guess that's what the TV, makes Mexico look like. So it's irrelevant. They're following us because instinctually we're leaders and they're doing what's biologically natural. And that's following us, whether they like what we're doing or not.
Okay. Hey, it is what it is. I mean, it don't make me a difference. All I gotta say is, if you want to point the finger and ask why this and why they here and all that, look at the ones who brought them. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, and you're more than welcome. All you guys are welcome to come down here, in spite of what you might think about Mexico and race relations. People are very, very nice when you come down. And then I take these guys around, and everybody smiles and says hello. And so it's not like you don't have to look at people. People don't look at you sideways, or you have to care. You know what I mean? No one is gonna mess with you down here. No one. Even I've been in the worst parts of Colombia, and again, I've had Marines with me. And nothing happened to them. You've even seen the video when one of the military guys came down and said, I was scared at first, and I said, I'm gonna go down, and he went. So it was no problem. And he married the mayor's daughter. So and she was an attorney. So we're not down here running after fucking, nasty, none of that stuff. We're doing God's work.
I never was scared to go to Mexico though. I mean, you just gotta know where not to go.
Yeah, there's no reason.
People go to Mexico all the time. I mean, shit.
So I would prefer to, I give an itinerary to guys because they stay here usually 3 or 4 days and then they go to the other side of the school. And so it's like, it's a briefing. It's the first night we go and have tacos and we go to the fire department that's close by and I introduce everybody and they're like, wow, Americans. Wow. See what I mean? It's not black people. It's wow, Americans. That's how they look at us. We don't look at it's like a race thing doesn't exist. If you go to the border towns, it does. Like if you go to Tijuana, it's like they assume the worst stereotype of blacks. If you could just, you know what I mean? It's that specific thing that they have in their mind because that's what the TV and social media only bombards Mexico and other countries with so that no one will deal with black men. So now they see that men are becoming more righteous and women are becoming more evil.
Yeah.
That's making it easy for us down here, because when I introduce these 8 men that stay with me for 3 or 4 months at a time, and they're nothing like what they see on the TV, they're like, every single time you bring people in, it's like surprising. And why is it surprising? Well, the media portrays people like this. People from the United States are like this. People from the United States are like this. And I'm like, well, they can be like that. And I'm not talking about blacks, I'm talking about Americans, period. Just entitled, selfish, self-centered, self-seeking. And some do come down here with a chip on their shoulder. Now, to go back to, I'm pretty happy about where I am. Like I said, I'm still the fire chief here, even though they said you gotta cut the beard because you gotta go do air mask training. So I had to cut my big beard off. I was so happy. And you're more than welcome to come down. It doesn't matter if you stay for a week, a day, a weekday, or 4 months. I got a year-long program here. And veterans that want to come down, or people who just want to join the fire service, that's what I'm here for.
Okay. Hey, I appreciate it. You always inviting and showing. Let's go on his Instagram. You can see what he be doing out there
Yeah.
and
I
how
showed
he
her
be training everything.
This is
Yep.
no bullshit.
Yep.
If you
Yep.
guys are having a hard time getting a job in the States, you might find opportunities as a firefighter internationally. Doesn't pay anything here. This is just a school. But when you go into the real workforce, you become part of a federal system or a municipality somewhere. And a lot of the municipalities have English speakers. By that time, you've learned the language, whatever country you decide to go to. You could go be a fireman in the Philippines with a certificate that you get here. And we get you a waiver because a lot of times guys have like arrest records and, like they got arrested in 1986 for weed or something like that. And maybe they did time for something stupid. As long as it's a nonviolent offense, they're more than happy to waive it. As long as I go up and speak to the board on your behalf after I've trained you thoroughly and you've been vetted. So you can go back to the States if you want with the certificate. It's the same certificate. You would go through the same fire academy in the States. The only difference is there's no wall saying, oh, you're a felon for doing X, Y, Z, or stole a car or something like that. I'm not talking about carjacking. I mean, literally stole a car and been a year in jail or something. You're not going to get a federal job. You're not going to go into the nearest municipality and become a fireman. They won't do it. So you come here, I will assign you to one of the many fire stations that I'm in charge of, and you'll go work for them. So it's a win-win for anybody who wants to come down. It doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't matter if you're a Muslim. It doesn't matter if you're a Christian. It does not matter. All I care about is you put your best foot forward and say, I want better in life and I want to level up. So we are Americans. We can do whatever we want and go anywhere we want. We don't have to take outside opinions from anybody.
Damn right. Change the laws in mind. Shout out to my man, Professor. Appreciate you, my brother. I want to give a shout out to my man Harold Jackson for the $5 donation. He says, I love it that Thai chicks are striking back. He said, did you know that Thailand was rated number 2 in high-speed internet? Plus, Thailand is the first world. No, I didn't know that, bro. You taught me something new. I didn't know that. I don't know if anybody else know that. I did not. That's something I did not know. My man Ice Dragon.
What's up, Brody?
How you doing, my brother?
I'm good. Long time no talk to. How you been?
Yeah, it's been a minute. I've been cool, man.
I actually wanted to tell everybody just a really brief story, just to kind of put things into perspective of what you've been talking about. So
Yes,
I have
sir.
a friend, and we've been friends pretty much our whole life. Literally, we've been in the same crib together. And I've, you know what I'm saying, we've been through a lot. And I've recently had to cut ties with him, not because of him, but because of the choices that he made. Let me go ahead and elaborate. Fast forward, or backtrack, excuse me, to 2018. We were chilling. He was smoking, I was drinking, and we talk as adults, right? And I asked him, I was like, all jokes aside, we smoking and joking. I'm like, brother, what is your dream? What do you want to do with yourself? And he told me that he wanted to be a barber. I was like, Brody, if I can network for you, do you think that you'll put your best foot forward and make it happen? He was like, hell yeah. So I got the connections and I got him in the school to be a barber. Do you want to know what happened? Can anybody guess what happened?
He quit.
Yes, he did. And do you know why he quit?
No, that I don't know. No.
Because it was
He
raining that
quit.
day.
He quit because of a chick.
What?
Because he was fucking a girl that was at the school. So instead of finishing school, he got caught up with a chick. And now he homeless.
Oh no. So
Yes,
let me
sir.
ask you this: did she make him quit because she tried to say that's a piece of shit job? It ain't gonna make no money. You stupid. You need to do something different. Or did you say, "Oh, you got to work. I'll take care of you"? Which one was it?
It was neither of those things. He got too comfortable getting free range pussy. And I told him, I was like, brother, that lady got her. She already done finished school. She doing her thing. I'm like, brother, you need to drop that chick, leave her alone, and get your money up, brother.
Mm, mm, mm.
You know what I'm saying? I was telling him, I was like, look, after you get your money up, after you start doing your thing, I got investment formats for you. I've written a whole investment plan down. And as his best friend, I was going to pass it on to him so that way his kids can eat. Because I believe if I call you my best friend, I call you my brother, we're family, and I want you to eat how I eat. You know what I'm saying? If I
And
call you
that's
my brother.
what I'm talking about right there. Sometimes you gotta, hey, lead them where they stand, bro. That's what I'm talking about right there. You
And
try
that
to
shit
help
it
him.
hurt.
He chose cooch over his livelihood, and she living hers and doing her, and now he thought she threw him out, got with somebody with more money or whatever, and left him homeless.
Pretty much. And so now he's asking me for money, and I told him, I'm like, brother, I love you, but I can no longer help you, dog.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I done gave you the format.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You gotta tell him. You gotta tell him. Walmart always hiring.
and
You gotta
it
tell him
and it and
and
it
get him
pains
too.
me because this is the same person I was in the crib with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And it's the same person that I would literally, I was like, bro, if anything happened to me, make sure my kids are good. You know what I'm saying? That's the same person.
man. Y'all was man. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. I ain't saying that wash your hands and walk away is an easy thing to do, or it might don't hurt, but it's a necessary move to do for you.
Right. And I had to do it. And like, I'll be honest, it took everything inside of me when I told this man that to his face to not cry in front of him. And I wasn't crying because I was a bitch. I was crying because I lost a brother that day.
Oh yeah, he's like he passed away or something.
Right. It was like I'm still a little bit of me is mourning, but a little bit of me is furious because I know he can do better than that.
Facts,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? Every time he come over my house, I'm like, "You hungry?" I'm like, "Come on, let's get something to eat." Because if I'm your friend, I'm your brother. Not only do I want to see you eat, I want to see you healthy. I want to see you doing well, and I don't wish no ill will on anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely,
But
man.
I wanted that to be a lesson to everybody to tell you that sometimes it's your closest confidant or your closest friend or your closest brother who's heading down the, you know what I'm saying, that path. And sometimes you got to cut that tie and let them go to save yourself.
Yeah, facts.
And not only that, because he didn't take my advice, he has arrears on child support. And I was just like, I was trying to show him like, hey, this is how you can get your money up to prevent an arrearage because I know his baby mother. And I told him from day one when he met that chick, I was like, leave her alone. Because I didn't want her. And we had that argument before. He was like, do you want her? I'm like, no, I don't want her, dog. I see something that you don't see. You just see a clean fuck. I'm trying to look out for you for life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's a lesson, everybody. I got nothing else to say, brother.
Hey, you said enough. Hey man, I appreciate you for telling that story, bro. I'm trying to tell people it ain't just these baby mama tears. It ain't just even these sibling forces. I mean, it could be your own friend, your cousin, your uncle. Hey, it might be your daddy. I know a few dudes that cut the daddy off and talk to him from a distance, love from a distance, because he's a sibling force. And he don't listen. So, you're right.
Yeah, I'm
You right.
trying to tell you, it's hard times, and now my son is with me, and I can ill afford to go down that path. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling him, when it comes to children, it's not only about taking care of them; it's about setting up that foundation. And he has more kids than me, and I'm like, brother, if you don't set up that foundation for your kids later on in life, they're gonna suffer, brother. And I'm telling him, like, haven't we already suffered enough? Do you still want
Exactly.
your kids to live in the bricks, brother? Like, come on, man.
Exactly. Well, it just shows where his mindset is. He's more worried about cool than he is about his livelihood and his kids.
And the chick ain't even bad. She an adjustable four, dog. I was just like, at least you could have just wore a condom, got the cheeks in the center on her way, brother. Like, that was Thuggo's girlfriend, brother. Like, come on, man. Don't wife up Thuggo's leftovers, man. Like, what you doing?
Yeah, I feel you, man. I appreciate you letting that be known, man. They need to be out here, man. Don't take my word for it. How's the weather? You in Florida, right?
Yeah, I'm in Florida, and Florida weather been just like these hoes, up and down, doing the most, going everywhere. One day
that's
you need a sweater,
that's
the
all
next
I ask
day
you, man.
you can
That's
walk
all.
around with a Hawaiian shirt and all that other
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. At least
But
you
and I
ain't getting
will
snow.
say about that passport thing, they were right. When I applied for a passport for me, my wife, and my son, some lady at the post office was giving me trouble about our birth certificates, and this ain't right and that
Yeah,
ain't
okay.
right, and
Yeah, all right.
yeah, all that other stuff. And my wife literally had to check this chick and be like, no, everything is right. You know what I'm saying? Because my wife's job, she does all the paperwork, and you know what I'm saying? She keeps the paperwork tight, you know?
Yeah,
So
you
when
know
we
what?
show up, we got everything.
You know what? I'm gonna get that real ID. Once you get the real ID, you ain't gotta worry about the passport. You get the real ID, you can go without having a passport. Just be on your license, your ID. So I'm gonna do that too, because they not gonna take my shit.
Oh
You know what I'm
yeah, oh
saying?
yeah. But we got ours, and after we got through that situation, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We got the passport, and me and my wife are saving up to, you know what I'm saying, have our 10-year wedding anniversary in Ghana, you know, and she's never left the country. So for our anniversary, I want to take her somewhere nice because she earned it, not because of this whole manosphere, whatever. Like, we've been
right.
knowing each other a very long time, and she's been sticking with me for a very long time. And I'll give you a piece of information. If a woman is willing to stick with you at your worst, like when you're down, when you and your mama floor, you know what I'm saying, ground level, and if she stick with you and she's right there, I think that's a person who isn't an opportunist at that point. And that's just my personal opinion, but you still have to practice proper discernment. Just a
Damn
little gem
straight.
I dropped.
Damn straight. All right, my
But
brother. Enjoy Florida, man. And you know what I'm saying? I'm
but
hating
when
on
you
you.
coming down here,
Oh, I'm gonna come down there in due time, bro. I will keep you posted, brother. You see, I'm out
absolutely.
here. I'm out here running for child support, going city to city. So yeah, I'll let you know.
All right, absolutely, brother. I mean, if you come down to South Florida, man, I'll roll out the red carpet for you, brother.
Man, I appreciate it, man. You know, deadbeats can't be choosy.
Facts, facts, facts. But everybody on the panel, be easy. All right.
Yes, sir. All right, my brother. Be safe out there.
All right. You as well, brother.
Yes,
Nah,
sir.
peace.
Zone over there. I'm not even gonna ask you your weather. I'm mute, bro. I already know what your weather like. 70, 60, 80, no snow. I don't even want to know.
Man, you
Them
would
light
be
skins got it easy.
surprised. See,
Right.
see, see, see. I knew. So first of all, the world class has been on this tirade blaming light skins for everything,
That's a fact.
but but light skin, we the reason we gave you your civil rights. Okay,
Hey, fam. I'm karma, man. You
y'all
dissing me too
chose
bad, dog.
to not be violent. We told y'all to use violence. So
But here's the
leave
thing.
us
Y'all
alone,
gave
man. You
us
keep bullying us for no reason, man.
y'all gave us civil rights, but y'all took it first. So that's this
Oh
is it really
God,
like,
here we go.
you know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
Team Carl was like, what? So
Hey man,
You halfway light skinned. Look at you.
Y'all
You
keep trying to make
halfway
me
light
half.
skinned.
I'm exact brown, B. Exact brown.
If somebody a cop take a light and shine it right on your face, you'll be it'll show your real complexion.
Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah, you one of us, man.
go ahead,
Listen,
Zone. Speak your
just
piece,
because
man.
y'all got diet meddling don't make me a bad guy.
Anyway,
Man, speak your piece,
what's
G.
going on? What's going on, Mr. Palmer? Shout out to the Couch Gang, everybody in the chat. Man, I was just listening to what you were saying about the destruction of the manosphere, and just about the things that's going on, and it's just history repeating itself.
Exactly.
Um, you got content creators that like to talk about how the community destroyed itself, and we just seeing it all over again. You know what I mean? It's like history repeats itself, and it's a sad thing.
Hey, wait, hold on. Hey, Professor, man. Hey, Professor. You can't be having no women coming and kissing you and shit and all that teasing us, man. I ain't out there. Shit.
Hey, Professor living his best life.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. You can't be having no women coming and kissing you all that in the videos and shit.
Tell her not to. Tell her not to. You won't leave me alone. You won't leave me alone. I told her I can't. She does it on purpose. She does this shit. She does this shit on purpose.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Go do your thing then, man. Go ahead, Zone. I just had to come here and kiss him and shit.
Hey, nah, but you'd be surprised though. It's actually cold out here. It's actually cold out here. It's 57 degrees, man.
That ain't shit. I wish it was 50 degrees.
The Super Bowl, it was 80 degrees. And then people started leaving. They brought that cold weather with them. Yesterday, it was like 65. Today is like 57. So it's like they brought that cold weather with them from the east, but like I was saying, man, it's just crazy how we seeing when it comes to this online stuff, it repeating itself, like the destruction. I came into this space like at the end of 2020. Of course, the whole Kevin Samuels, that little clip that he had, I can't remember what it was called, but I saw that, and then from there, the algorithm brought me into you, Minister Jap, Coach Greg Adams, a bunch of other people, and it's just crazy because this online stuff is an opportunity to spread a message to younger men, and it's an opportunity to portray men in a good light. And, sadly, the opportunities are not being taken advantage of. And, I think that the younger men should take this as a lesson of how not to be. And I think that men have to get back in a place where you're not making a chick your world. You have to build your world, and you have to bring chicks into your world. And I think that's why this manosphere or these spheres or whatever, these communities that they build, that's why they break, because they keep putting chicks, and they keep putting money, and they keep putting everything else in front of the mission. So if you're not living by your mission statement, or if you're not truly genuine about the message, about changing the laws of your mind, about calling out the child support system, about calling out these BMTs, about veterans who delete themselves. If you're not serious about your mission, then your mission is doomed from the start. And this is what we're seeing. We're seeing, I'm 34 years old, and I'm just like, I'm sitting back and I'm watching. I'm like, a lot of these guys are 45. A lot of these guys are 45 and 55, and I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like, what are y'all doing? You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. So I don't really got too much more to say, but I'm glad to see you, back in action, doing your thing, running from child support. You know, and again, shout out to the couch game, man.
Man, I appreciate you, my brother. Even though y'all got 50 degrees, you'll have 80 tomorrow. So fuck you still. You'll
It's
still
all
have
good.
motherfucking good weather. Y'all ain't gonna never have no snow.
Not in southern Arizona, northern Arizona though.
Right, yeah. No, same thing as Vegas. Is northern part of Nevada, not you know what I'm saying, not the southern part. You right.
I
Yeah.
heard Vegas caught some snow today.
Did they?
Yeah, somebody there told me they caught some snow today.
That's very rare.
Super.
Very rare. Damn. Hey, world class, go ahead and speak your piece, my brother.
Hey man, appreciate it. Shout out to Couch Gang. Peace to the chat. Peace to all the light skinned people that don't get on my nerves. This topic, man, I've been on this topic for a minute, man. The politics in this space is trash. Being on this, rocking with you for so long. I watched everything that you was talking about earlier. I got in late, so I scrolled back and listened to some of the things you were saying. But it's what we witness
Appreciate
in
it.
this space, man. The politics in this space is whack. A lot of these dudes is whack. I done hopped on these panels and dog walked these dudes. Any of the Couch Gang guys that's been through the channel, they know. Their favorite word and kind of in this, but really our space is our own little space over here, Couch Gang. So y'all make sure y'all sharing, man. The number one thing y'all can do is share the channel.
Yeah, I mean, I always
There's
told y'all I'm in my own lane, fam. With it, I'm just doing me, bro.
I'm telling y'all, when he says that, when Palmer says that, it's more than true because I've been in these spaces. Zone has watched me. Zone has kind of been in these spaces too. It ain't nothing like over here, bro. What we doing is real stuff. They can have all of this politic crap that they want, but when Elle Magazine came out, they mentioned Kevin Samuels, they mentioned a few other people, and they mentioned Mr. Palmer. They mentioned the people that they were worried about. They're not worried about none of these other niggas. Because what we do over here, we and
Exactly.
mainly, right? They worried about what we do over here is allowing men to. First of all, like I said before, I told another guy on another panel. I said, "Come to Mr. Palmer channel," because one of the first things you realize is that you're not alone. And that's what a lot of guys need to understand. That they try to isolate us when we being child alienated, when we being unjustly put on child support just from a breakup. I don't know the statistics. It's kind of getting popular. So shout out to Mr. Palmer that, these judges are using it as retirement. You know what I'm saying? It's getting popular. People are starting to find out. And you guys don't know that. So especially these young new dads don't know what's going on, don't have a clue. Their mama don't let them know what's going on. Their mama them probably been. And that, along with how these baby mama terrorists are just, y'all need to really understand the stats, man. Specifically these black females are slaughtering children before they come out the womb, after they come out the womb. They're destroying finances. They are this is a Bible verse right now. This is what history will will remember. It's how they're just destroying children. So shout out to Palmer for constantly staying on the neck of these baby mama terrorists in multiple ways and seeing in this entitlement to be able to hurt other people and get away with it. It's mind-boggling, bro. It's mind-boggling. And when you come here, you get an opportunity to realize that you're not by yourself. Got a team here with you. Shout out to Couch Gang, everybody that's the people that's always through. Y'all see
Yes,
us
sir.
been and it's seen it, man. I done seen the politics. I've been in the politics. I'm kind of in these circles and groups, and it's the same shit everywhere, man. And we gotta actually just be the type of people to put a fence around our group and grow it. So y'all make sure every time Palmer go live, share it out, man. Go through the old lives and share it. That's the number one thing you can do is share it. That'll hit the algos best, and we can reach some of these new fathers and keep them from doing ultimate no-nos. You know what I'm saying? Taking themselves out, taking the children out, because it's a hit. I don't care how tough you are, how strong you are. If you're a type of person to love your child and your child has been taken from you or your child been turned against you, it hurt, bro. And everybody not Mr. Palmer. Everybody ain't the world class to keep their head straight and just go to work and everything. And we trying to keep and end up doing something that you don't want to see done. And I think this is the most important channel in this kind of in the space, quote unquote. And you subscribe to Real Channel, Coach Greg Adams. There's a lot of other these
Yep.
guys, man, that are talking up really on some. They ain't about none of that, bro. Y'all have been through the channel yesterday. Y'all already know what it is. But shout out to Coach Greg Adams, people that's doing real shit. Mr. Palmer, I can't really. Good bread, my guy, good bread. Zone be up late in the night, middle of the night. Dallas D is a monster. She be on these chicks' neck in this space. Y'all need to really check her out, follow her around.
I agree.
Yeah, yeah. Putting pressure, man. Shout out to Israel, see my guy back. It's a lot of people in this space doing dope shit, and these guys supporting. When you guys go start your channel, so Palmer always supports you. XL Pro is always gonna be in the chat. KDH will be in the chat. Rogue will be in the chat. Zone will be in the chat. You know what I'm saying? We support each other. Y'all need me, y'all got me, man. Whatever it is, you start a channel, you want to collab, holla at me. Inbox in the IG, hit my IG, let me know. I'll be there. Got you. But
Yes,
like I
sir.
said, I love this topic, man. Stop helping these niggas that don't want to be helped, bro. Stop helping these motherfuckers that just want to. It's like these dudes just want to keep attention away from you, and it's weird, bro. They want to be around you to see what you in, just to keep attention away from you. Don't kill yourself just cause of some fake brotherhood, man. If they not working, they don't want to win. Let them not work. You don't got, like the
Yeah,
last brother
exactly.
was saying. Man, fuck them. Yeah, but the
Exactly.
politics shit is whack. We can always create our own environment and finance our own shit by supporting each other. Like I said, again, I can't be emphasized enough. Yes, hit the like button. Yes, send the cash apps. Yes, send the super chats. But share it out. Your credibility is worth more because YouTube got more money than all of us. You hit those algos, so it can be to the point where Palmer got 600,000 and 700,000 subscribers, and he could do this full time and really help people. You know, really give us the news, maybe going live 2 or 3 times a day, you know what I'm saying? So we can really get this content and get this information more so than anything. Because you get a lot of information here, a lot of research. So I appreciate you, OG.
Hey, man, appreciate you as
Bell,
well,
what's
my
up?
brother. Be safe out there.
Always. Appreciate you. Peace.
Yes, sir. All right, peace. Hey, we got my man Yisrael from Ohio, man. Hey, how's the weather there? It's about 50 degrees. Unmute, bro.
Up at like low 40s,
Yeah,
but
we
it's
have some good weather there, ain't we? We have some good weather.
yeah, man. You know, I'm over here in Cleveland, cold as fuck too. You already know, but it's cool. It's cool, man. You know,
Yeah,
I just wanted to say, man. Just like when I was running for city council and they shut that shit down, man. You talking
yeah,
against
yeah.
child support, bro? Just said it earlier. Like, man, they mentioned people that they scared of, man. And a lot of these motherfuckers is grifters, man. I'll be listening to them giving bad advice. Oh, you can't appeal this. You can't do this. I'm like, damn, what the fuck are these? And they tiptoe through some shit. It's like I remember seeing a beef between like 2 conservative motherfuckers. I think it was like Crowder and some little organization. I don't really follow them, but it was like, oh yeah, well they censoring. They make sure that you can't say this and you can't say that. That's the same thing with these grifting motherfuckers. They may touch on child support a little bit or whatever the case is, but they can't really go in because that'll be bad for their brand. The child support make too much money, and the powers that be is not having that shit. Honestly,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, can't nobody really hold it down, like hold people down like that. But best believe, like right now in the Twitter, they finding out all types of shit. All types of people been banned since Elon Musk bought it. They didn't find out that this motherfucker was suppressed. This motherfucker got thrown off. This mama, you know what I'm saying? And don't get it twisted. Child support, like I said, if child support making billions of dollars for the state, and you know what I mean, when we think about it, the government and the state and YouTube hand in hand, man, they don't want that type of shit, man, going on.
Yeah, it's hand in hand.
You know what I'm saying? So we got hella grifters and we got hella shit against what got going on. Cause like, yeah, we got these motherfuckers that can tiptoe through stuff and just say, oh yeah, well, and they making money with child support, and then they move on. They don't say nothing else about the child support. They don't say nothing else about it because they really can't. They really know better. They know that, listen, if I want to keep this bread going, I'm just gonna I can just touch on it. I can just barely scratch the surface, and then I'm gonna keep it moving. Cause you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm saying them niggas is not really they're about their bread. If it was really about it, man, it's like I remember watching all these different motherfuckers on Side of the TV way back in the day. I don't watch that shit no more. But I remember, man, it's different motherfuckers. It's the polite, it's the Sabra Sueti, it's the this, it's the Umars, but it's all different type of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? From their backgrounds, like for instance, SETI. Gangster motherfuckers used to listen to this motherfucker. Like nigga, real street niggas used to listen to because the way the nigga presented himself. And then when he got, then they used to say, oh yeah, when I used to see SETI on these other platforms, I got hip to these other people. Cause that's the only nigga I can listen to because he's speaking my language. But now that I didn't linked up with all these other people, now I can hear from other perspectives. And now I'm listening to these other people, and now I can grow. Well, these motherfuckers is not on that bullshit, man. They on some bullshit, basically. I really I've been studying some things. That's why I need to talk to World Class. I've been studying some things. I got my more science brother that's been teaching me, and I'm trying a different approach on trying to get my I'm gonna send shots at my baby mama Terrace. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna sink her motherfucking shit. I'm gonna do her like they did Prince back in the day. You know how Prince changed his name to artist formerly known as Prince? I'm a motherfucking own everything about my child in a little bit. I don't want to put up too much of it because we on the internet. But I'm a legally own everything got to do with my child, and I'm about to sink her motherfucking boat. She ain't even gonna be able to get no funds from him. I'm like, cease and desist, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I own that, and that about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go that route because I've been talking to my more science brothers, and they saying, yeah, get the birth certificate, authenticated, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, trademark this name or whatever, blah, 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 and then put it in the trust, and then go about it that way, and then you can own that. You know what I'm saying? Then you can have it your way, like motherfucker Burger King. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that sounds good, man. When y'all find out about that, you know what I'm saying? Holler at me.
Yeah, I'm gonna holler at you anyway about it,
Definitely
man.
Hit up Royal Class. He said he got you. Hit him up.
Yeah. Like I said, I got some more science brothers around here. I've been talking to my brothers, like, you know what I'm saying, on that secure party creditor and all that. So I'm gonna get that all the way together, man. But okay, but sometimes on my leisure time, I be in different rooms, like in these little dating apps and little different women rooms. They get to talking about relationships. I'm gonna tell you, even though my boy, I won't say that nigga, my boy KS died about 8 months ago. It's crazy. You bring up his name now, they kick you out the room. I had it happen to me twice in the same day. And like I said, I don't be mentioning him a lot, but for some reason, it was the day before yesterday. I want to mention him a couple times. Like you delusional. Somebody get KS out the grave and get this delusional ass. Then I get kicked. Boom! I get kicked out the room. Same thing happened another time. Boom! As soon as I say get this delusional, she delusional. She think you all that. Somebody get KS and tell this bitch about herself. Boom! Immediately. I'm talking about. I don't even get more than 60 seconds later. I'm out the room. They hate that. They hated the fact that he exposed how delusional, how fucked up that is, even to this day. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
But yeah, though, man. You know what? But one thing he did say though was like, the winter is coming, and I don't know. I need somebody to tell me about it. Because honestly, after he died, didn't all these niggas get their passport and get the fuck up out of here? Ain't that what he mean by winter is coming? These motherfuckers ain't. As soon as I don't know. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
From what I know, to me, what I got from it saying when it was coming that these motherfuckers gonna be alone and die alone and hit the wall and ain't nobody gonna want to be bothered with them, so they're gonna be in the cold on their own. That's what I got from it.
Oh, you know what? And he said it was coming. Them bitches already was lonely, so I'm thinking to myself, as soon as that nigga died, these niggas said, "Fuck it, I'm getting passport." A lot of y'all bitches gonna be alone, and more of them are alone now. You know what? Child support ain't letting me get my shit, but I'm gonna go around their ass. Once I put my motherfucking shit in private, they can't do nothing. I'm gonna get my passport. I'm gonna get my passport. I know how to get my passport another way. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my passport. So I'm getting the fuck up out of here too. I'm gonna be another one of them motherfuckers because I'm sick of them around this motherfucker.
Tell them go to Walmart. Tell them go to Walmart.
For real. I'm gonna take my picture there, but that's it. I ain't fucking around with none. These motherfuckers is toxic and fucked up. But yeah, though, man, I said I just want to come through, man.
I appreciate you, man. It's been a minute.
Like usual. Peace, my brother Palmer. Peace.
Yes, sir. Peace out, man. We have my man Israel. It's been a minute since Israel been on, man. Man, shout out to the Cows gang. Shout out to the Bay Mama Terrace Bounty Hunters, man. I appreciate y'all to the fullest. Like I said, I'm gonna keep doing what I do. Just like I always say, stay in my lane, fam. That's all I'm doing, man. And just exposing the truth and nothing but the truth. You don't like it, you already know how I feel about it. Reverend Next style. So yeah, I will be live tomorrow, same time, man. Sitting on a love seat, I guess. I appreciate y'all to the fullest, the supporters, the real supporters out there. I don't give a fuck about the 13,000. I don't. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? It's the ones that definitely support, who share, who definitely understand exactly what I've been what I've been talking about and rolling how I roll. I always say that I appreciate y'all for understanding exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of people want to play stupid like they don't know, like they don't know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And the reality is, the majority of people is not gonna side with you. They're gonna go along, get along. Even the ones that tell you be alphas and red pill, a lot of them dudes are pillow simping behind closed doors. And that's just a role that they do on social media and for the dollar amount. So yeah, I definitely appreciate y'all, man, to the fullest. Uh y'all definitely holler at me tomorrow, 4:30, same time, Central Standard Time. And like I said, it ain't gonna stop and it won't stop. So I appreciate y'all to the fullest, man. Love y'all. Be safe out there and enjoy that weather because it seems like it's 40, 50 degrees everywhere, except maybe in the upper part of New York or something like that. So yeah, man, y'all be smooth, man. Y'all be easy, man. It's Cows Gang. Cows Gang. Peace out, y'all. Yeah.